Hello! Oh my god, we have volume. Oh,
welcome.
So loud.
Oh, yes,
Holy
yes.
hell.
Hello, yes.
Oh yeah.
Let me make sure
Welcome.
that is the correct audio
This is
source.
the incredible stream,
Nice.
Adventure Corp.
Gosh.
Adventure Corp, yes, thank you.
Law has already gifted a sub.
He is keeping...
Oh, it went to Mondo King!
I feel like at this point, if he didn't give a sub, it would be weird. We'd be like someone is holding him hostage.
Has stream actually started if Law hasn't gifted an absurd amount of subs? What are we at?
No.
232.
There you go. Right on. But yeah, thank you. Welcome to Adventure Corp. We're a little bit late. We just had to get some stuff ready, some things. But we're back, so we'll be doing this. By the way, we're a D&D stream. We do this every Wednesday. If you're new here, 7 to 11. And then next, I don't know. I don't think it'll be this Sunday. 2 Sundays from now, me and Alex will be back with a stream. We're going to be finishing up our Pokemon, and then I'm hoping playing some Baldur's Gate 3. So... yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Like I said, the best place to get a hold of us here while we're streaming is Twitch, and when we're not streaming is Discord. If you want to watch our past stuff, you can jump on our YouTube. We have all of our other socials. But Twitch and Discord are the main ones. Thank you.
Welcome. Okay, so Law said that would be my cry for help, which Runa answered, normally spending all your money on losers is a call for help. Runa, why are you
Am
gonna
I
burn
wrong?
us and yourself?
Am I wrong?
Yes!
Law from now on understood that if you donate less than 5 subs in a stream, I will contact local police.
Okay, also we had Mizzy Smalls say, hello everyone, long time since I've watched, with a frowny face. Yeah, indeed, frowny.
It's a cryy face.
Yes, okay, so a
Right.
crying face.
Well, welcome
Nice to
back,
see you again.
Mizzy Smalls.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're a small Mizzy.
And then Backpack said, Dan, in all caps, and then redeemed a boys stretch immediately. I think that's the first time we've started with a stretch. What a great way to start this workout.
Backpack, good to see you.
This workout that
Alex
is D&D.
is away working right now, so you won't have the master Alex, but I'm here. Good to see you.
Darren,
Are you
just want you to guess whether Backpack is a sub or not.
a sub?
They were immediately gifted a sub.
Oh, okay. Well, hi,
I didn't let him
Backpack.
guess at all.
You've
I know,
been
but he wasn't
subbed. You've been subbed immediately.
Get logged.
But yeah.
Get wad. That's
Good to see you.
the
I haven't
new
seen you
term.
all. Sorry, I know we haven't had our Sunday streams in a bit, so hopefully we'll get back onto that. But just check in this Sunday, Backpack, but for sure the next Sunday we'll be back doing some Pokemon.
Yeah, for no quarter.
So.
Yeah, Alex is away at the moment, so that's why you've been waiting. And like he said, check in this Sunday, and if Alex isn't backing up to it, then
7 to 10 Mountain
Subway.
Standard Time.
Subway. Interesting. All right,
Eat
folks.
fresh.
Let's hop into our recap. Okay, one last look at chat. It's been some time. Okay. All right, message received. Let's go. Okay, so last time we played, the party took off from Clouds, heading towards the island empire of Shara. Along the way, you guys picked up a stranded furbolg who was being stalked by a sea witch.
That I
Cylph'e?
told to fuck herself, and now I'm on her mind.
A sea hag.
Sea hag indeed.
With a big shark. Huge shark. Bigger than an island shark.
It was a great white sized shark. Okay, Cylph'e managed to convince her mother to let them onto the ship, and you guys continued on your journey after that brief rescue. During your journey, some of you won your uncle's ire.
Oh god.
A couple of pranks were pulled over homework, prompting him to attempt to set a trap for Cyrus. One that would provoke him into doing something that would make Cylph'e
Want to
disavow
kill him.
so that her uncle could finish off the annoying cretin.
Weird. But okay.
Once Shara came into sight, you guys found yourself in an area of still water. The wind still raged a short distance away, however, you were dead at sea. Your new companion noticed an elemental rift above you all, one that was being watched over by a genie, one Listaph, who was revealed to be an old rival of Sylphie's uncle. She enjoyed waylaying you all, and gave a request. You guys decided to help her. You headed below the surface to chase off a band of Kuatoa that had set up some strange altar and were attempting to draw power all the way from this rift down into the sea for their own uses. This ended as you guys broke up this ritual, killed their leader, and did the long swim back up to the surface.
I did it. I did the long swim.
You did the long swim.
No one else did. They were hanging on to my boots.
As we return to a very injured party, all being teleported by Cyrus up onto the deck of the ship. Yes, Runa.
Ignore me.
Okay. As you guys break out into the sunlight once again after your long, dark journey into the depths below, and you feel the wisps of air around you that were protecting you from the pressure and letting you breathe seem to almost flow off of you like a robe being pulled off.
We did it.
We did.
I need to get up.
I help her up onto the ropes.
I got to help at the end there. As Lance is going to pick himself up off of the deck.
Carry me.
As he will reach down and pick you up, Princess Carrie style.
Her limbs are like just dead. Like she swam for hours. Queen's not moving. Queen's giving up.
As your mother is standing there looking...
I think
Are
we
you
need to...
alright?
We did it.
You look injured.
Oh, just... There's a spear attached to me. She looks down.
Your mother will come over and start trying to pry it off of you as the pincers are like wrapped around your stomach and just like locked in place, and you can feel this like sharp pressure against you.
Okay. Ready?
As she's actually going to turn, and I believe the name is Garnak.
The guard that was supposed to go with us and didn't
the
go.
captain of the guard.
The one that she was like, you should come with us, and then he didn't come, and then he didn't help.
Indeed.
Suspicious. That was pretty sus.
Yeah, I think I just forgot about him
Right.
completely.
I realized it after session. I was like, that guy was supposed to be there.
He was indeed supposed to be there. He was being very helpful against the other group of Kuatoa.
You mean the ones that were charmed?
No, the other group of Kuatoa.
You know the
It
ones...
is Garnak, I was correct.
The ones that were charmed.
No, the other group. Where is
No.
Alex? Alex Huso. Hello, welcome back, Huso. Alex is at music camp helping teach some kids music, so that's why we don't have him here.
You mean the other group that's having a massive orgy under the water? With Garnak in the middle.
Don't
I
ask
think-
questions you don't want the answer to.
I think we need to figure out some, like, better underwater fighting strategy next
I
time.
did pretty good.
As he does something with the handle and it loosens on you and he pulls it off.
Thank God.
You have,
She's going to cast heal on you. You regain 70 hit points.
Oh, nice.
you have a dolphin cloak.
I was at 10. I was crippled. Oh, thanks.
We're back. The rift is closed.
We did it. Oh, do you want to hear what I did? When I got done immediately.
Please, tell me.
You know, I have an ability that just charms like a big group of people. So I went down and there was like 10 little foot soldiers. So I charmed 8 of them into not wanting to fight. And then we only fought 2 and the big cleric guy.
I can feel that there is no longer something fighting me to keep this closed.
We killed him.
We killed him.
So fast. I killed him so fast. You know that.
Yep.
Is that his staff?
No, that was
No,
one of
that's
the
my staff.
foot soldiers. Oh, it's the bone one?
Yes.
It was something, for sure.
Give it to me.
It was our prize.
We did the fighting.
The staff.
Why?
So I can look at it.
You'll give it back.
Fine.
Okay. I
Nice.
hand it over.
So he takes it and he begins to study it, and you watch his face just screw up more and more in anger.
What is it?
Throws it to the ground. Ugh,
What is it?
an annoyance.
What is it?
An old annoyance.
I'll
Like,
pick it up.
what kind of annoyance?
It is a creature.
Oh, well.
No. I know who the sigils are to represent.
Who?
Oh.
They are a slippery eel that has been bothering me for some time.
Why do you have so many enemies? List
I like look at her with my eyes up. I'm like, in my like the eyes raising. I'm like, does that fucking surprise you? Like, is that? Are you actually asking that question?
Backpack asked, "What is Dan playing?"
I am playing Cyrus, who is a pyromancer.
Homebrew baby.
Yeah, I'm a fire genasi.
Yes. I have tried to destroy them a number of times, but they retreat into the ocean each time.
Why don't you follow them?
I am not so skilled under the water.
I pat Cyrus for a little second.
Don't get any ideas!
I'm not. My brain's empty right now.
Empty. I would like to cast Identify on the staff.
Okay. As you pick up the staff, are you spending a spell slot, or are you going to sit here for 10 minutes?
If I have time, I'll sit here for 10 minutes.
Okay. So...
I'm going to go get changed from my soaking wet clothing and also blood-soaked.
Your uncle's going to give one last flare at the staff and also leave.
I'm also spending some attunement time with it, if I need to, like just spending the time just sitting with it.
Okay.
And I'll mess with it if I have to.
Okay. So you're taking a break on the deck. Your mother quickly loses interest and goes back to sunbathing. I suppose you will let us go now.
Yeah, you should really let us because we did all of the work. Give me.
Of course. Well, I'll be here if you need me, protecting your coastline from a tear between worlds.
Thanks very much.
Could we just close it?
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, how long will it take?
Sometime.
Okay.
Well, you're pretty cool, so it'll be done. So
Well, let me
fast.
know if you need any help.
They open on occasion when we're slow on resupplying. There haven't been enough storms lately.
Oh.
So are we going to expect storms?
No, this should have brought enough air back to your plane, but it will be fine.
Oh, I did it. We're pretty cool, right?
Yep.
Indeed.
The bringers of air.
The
killer-
bringers of
Were
violence.
those things like squid dudes down there? Koto? Fish dudes?
I don't know, murder people.
The killers of fish people, the bringers of air.
The murderers!
The... Most of us not good at swimming, but at least one person's
I
good at
did
swimming.
all of the swimming. Did
She
you know
did
that?
most of the swimming.
On the way up, everyone was attached to me, and I swam us all up by myself.
Most impressive.
Perfect.
She's been like half listening to you guys and looking over your uncle consistently.
We're right here,
Insight.
you know. Is he going to kill you? Why are you watching him?
I'm waiting for him to thank me for protecting his coastline. As he walks into the cabin.
That is a 21.
She seems to have a sort of mirthful look on the wind that has coalesced into her features as she is poking fun at him, and he just snorts and heads into the cabin.
Sorry about him.
Don't be. I enjoyed thoroughly.
I'm glad.
I'm going to ask her. I'm going to try to persuade her.
Okay.
I feel like we did you a great service today.
True.
And I'm wondering if I could ask for a boon.
So many boons.
Not a big one, just a small one.
Like a gust.
Do you think you could bottle some wind for me?
What do you want bottled wind for?
Well, you know, just in case, like, what if there's, like, I don't know.
What if we were on a ship?
Like, what if there was a storm? You need to blow a storm away. Or fill some sails. Or, like, blow away some
Yeah.
opponents. Or help move a fire or something. I don't know.
It's just kind of useful all around.
Make me a persuasion check.
Could I give him advantage?
Shay says perverts buying farts.
Could I give him advantage because I've been helping?
Sure, you can.
Okay, these two.
Backpack said, also, do you have your homebrew available? Anyway, I don't. However, I can put the, we can put that class
13
into,
and 13 and 3.
I'll put it on the Discord after this. Just remind me, and
spend a
I will
small
throw
time
it
to read
into
it.
the homebrew section of the Discord, because I do have it all written down. Also, Law immediately gifted Shay a
10.
sub.
Okay. So 10. So that is an 18.
Okay, an 18. She seems to think fairly carefully.
Please, it's really been very useful for us, especially since we killed all those people for you.
I can, however, you promise to release it within a week.
Within a week? Is it like an... Is
Is
there
it
a reason it needs to be
sentient?
released in a week?
Well, I wouldn't want to be bottled up that long.
Good point.
What if we come to you and we need it?
If you can find me. I'll be here for some time, as I said.
What if we do that?
Okay. I'll release this one in a week. How does that sound?
Do you have a bottle?
I do. And I'll pull out a little, like, just like canteen with a cork kind of thing, like a wrap part.
As she turns to something you can't see and seems to be conversing in Orin, and you just hear this sound of wind, like it's whistling through canyons.
I don't know Orin.
Different pitches. And then you hear something replying, and the conversation goes on for a while. I'm going to make a persuasion check for her. As eventually you feel force against the bottle as it pushes back in your hand, and then you cork it.
Thank you.
1 week, and if you die without releasing it, that's on your conscience.
He'll be dead.
I will make sure I do my best. Thank you.
I'll remind him, don't worry.
Okay.
Excellent.
Because I'm pretty cool.
As you watch her forms scatter and drift, and the clouds continue to shift about above you all, and the intensity seems to increase now their focus is no longer elsewhere.
I'm going to go to my uncle
Okay.
and be like, did you and Listaf like kissy? Did you guys have like a relationship? Are you guys bad exes?
Certainly not.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Insight check.
Roll me an insight check.
21.
You're looking at him and he's just giving you this. You can't read anything off his face.
Come on, you could tell me.
I did tell you.
Why do you hate her so much?
She is annoying.
Why?
She likes to play games with me at my expense, and then dance out of reach.
Why didn't she save you or something?
Yes, she did.
What was it like? What did
None
she
of
say?
your business.
I want to know, please.
This is a matter for adults.
I'm an adult. I'm 19. What? Don't laugh at me. I'm very adult-like. I just killed a lot of people. Too.
And nearly died.
No.
Did you see the state you were in?
I was fine.
Pitiful.
I was just tired. With blood. They were more dead than I was. I didn't know that I almost one-shot one of them. It was pretty cool.
You came back beaten and bloody. Something I will not stand for.
Why? I won.
You don't always win all your battles, Cylph'e.
I
Eventually you stop getting lucky.
That wasn't luck, that was all skill. I even charmed 8 of them so that I didn't have to fight them.
And if that had failed,
Then I would have fought more of them and I would have won.
I'm keeping you from hard lessons. One day you'll thank me.
Like you're going to thank the staff for protecting our coast.
Don't buy into her jokes. She's nowhere near as clever as she likes to pretend. And one day, she won't escape on the wind fast enough.
Okay, so I'm gonna go.
I finished looking at the staff.
Okay. It is a spellcasting focus.
Okay.
It is a +1 focus.
Okay.
And it is a +2 focus against drow.
Against drow.
Yes.
Okay. And does it have any other abilities?
Other than some aspects of it that you don't understand that seem quasi-divine, like not exactly religious, but it smacks of it, that you're not sure how they work or what they do? No.
Okay. I'll continue to like fiddle with it and try to use it if I can.
Okay.
Just experimenting. So it's a +1 like normal, so +1 to attack rolls.
To spell attack rolls.
Yeah. And then +2 if it's against drow.
Yes.
Cool. What does it look like?
It is a would have originally been white, but is kind of grayed over time. It thins at the middle and then kind of widens as it goes out either side, where it's been like worn down around the handle, and it has these gray runes carved all up along it, and it is very clearly made from bone, probably the rib of a whale carcass of some sort.
Cool.
Law says, fish bitch, staff of racism.
But you know what? Like, it's drow. It's fine. They're elves and they're dark.
I'm worried. This is some weird drowish.
That was... I realized how that sounded when I said it.
Glad. I'm so glad.
I'd like to take
You're
that
just
back.
drow!
Dan's like, gonna walk that one back.
Yeah. Now, dwarves, on the other hand.
As the wind once again begins to reach you all, the ship continues its journey along.
I'm going to go rest with
Okay.
my mother in the sunbathe, and normally like she's like flat, just relaxing.
Okay. Yeah, you guys get lots of sun, very clear weather over the next while, as you guys end up just kind of hopping along the coast, never leaving too far from it now that you're by Shira, until you start to see a familiar castle in the distance. Up on the hills, you see the sheer cliff that leads into the ocean in this slightly mountainous region of this island. And you see the castle sitting atop it, the towers sitting on the pillars that rise out on either
How
side.
does my tower look?
It looks like you left it.
Okay.
So what you guys would see as you come along the coast is sheer cliff face, and built on the edge of that cliff is one large central palace. And you can see there are some pieces of the cliff that broke off over time. Sharp islands that stick up and out of the water and go up a good like 40, 50 feet, and they are completely surrounded by water. And then you see somebody's built a tower on two of these, and those towers connect to the central palace by bridge.
I'm
Okay.
going to like go next to Cyrus. But that one's mine.
Which one?
The one on the rock in the water.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And the next one is my sister, who you should really show that same bone thing to, because she likes making weapons
Okay.
out of human bone.
Oh,
They're pretty cool.
okay.
Uh-huh. You know, she has one of a spine.
A spine.
Yeah. It's like a whip.
Alright, I'll have to meet your sister.
Be careful.
Okay, maybe you can meet your sister with me.
And then there's the other sister, who that is the tower on land.
Yeah.
Be very careful. Like, you think you have to be careful around the other one, but that one will make you think that she loves you, and then she'll eat you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any more? Or just
No.
the three sisters?
Just 3.
Okay, so if it's like you, I'm like, eh. And then the next one, like,
I should be,
And then the next
I
one,
should
like,
be a whole scary.
And then so how scared of your mom should I be?
Pretty, like... My sister would take a couple minutes to eat you. My mother won't. Give her 5 seconds.
Okay.
Like,
So it's good I haven't been eaten already.
yeah. No more magic.
Disembarking.
We're
Okay.
here. I can show you the town that I love so much. I can
No,
show
for
you my
sure.
favorite bakery.
I was going to take you and I directly to the... Well, if you insist on walking.
Don't worry, I'll keep good care of her. And then my little tattoo on my arm, the guy's going to smile and disappear behind the tree. And I'm going to turn into one of the royal guard.
He's very good at that.
Impersonating the royal guard is a crime.
Change.
I change back.
Thank you.
What crime? Nothing happened.
Stay close to your guards.
And Lance.
Garnak, I'm sure I can trust you in this matter. There's a nod from the
And
the
Lance,
wizard
right?
guard. Take Lance.
I have purposely went and re-dirtied a pile of the breastplates and buckles that he's been polishing.
Lance has been off of that duty as he has been on
And in the
training.
how has he been
training.
doing?
Never mind. He's been on training.
How
That-
has he
that I
been
forgot
doing
about.
with the unicorn?
They have managed to convince it not to run away the moment it can.
Okay, so like it can come on the walk with us to the castle.
Yes.
I go to the unicorn and I'm like, so I know that we've been trapped on a ship in Sylvan. I know that we've been trapped on a ship like all the time and stuff. And I'm really sorry about it. But you're only gonna walk like on normal land. So you get some exercise with us.
It does like a scraping like paw at the boat.
And we could get you a snack. What do you like to eat? Sugar or like?
No reply to your
Hey,
question.
do you like carrots? As I'm just gonna talk to you as we take the off
Just
the
listing
ship.
things as this unicorn seems to ignore you. As eventually the boat docks. And you guys would see... you're a little ways off of a...
7:46.
That's strange. You guys are a little ways off of what seems to be a small city. You can see there is a much larger port that is built into it. And there is this it's big enough to be called a city, at least, but it is on the small side, especially compared to something like Clouds that is it's fairly massive. A very respectable sized city here. And then there is this private dock that leads up towards this castle on the bluffs here. As Garnak is directing people to start carrying your guys' things towards the palace and looks over at you. So, are we going towards
The town.
Lizzie? Yes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So you're really going to like this one shopkeeper, and you're just going to go on and on with the people that she knows.
As you start to walk, you notice the unicorn turn and start to follow the people who are heading up towards the castle.
You don't want to come with us?
Just doesn't turn, continues walking.
Watch her, okay? Or them, or he, or unicorn. As in whoever's it's following.
It's with the group of guards that are and servants who are carrying
I'm
stuff
telling
up.
them to.
Okay, you yell this over and a couple people look up and seem to hear you.
I'm looking for nods.
A couple people nod.
Nice. Okay, so there's a real good like laundry person or whatever, and I always come down to town and I try to help her, but she says I get the clothes more wet somehow instead of drying them, so she doesn't want me to help. But I know that I'm a real good help, so I always help.
Okay, and does she usually not let you help?
She can't really,
Okay.
but she really likes. We're going to go to her first because she's right by the
Okay,
ocean.
we'll go see her first.
As she leads you into a small, fairly quiet ocean city here. Let's see. Yeah, it has a castle of its own that is set kind of overlooking most of the city, up into the like foothills that are in this area. There is a large trade port, and then you can also see the eastern side. The largest building on the eastern side is the temple. You can see this huge kind of sweeping temple with open doors that faces out towards the ocean, with the wind kind of blowing through it. There is a large banner of the Church of Life, which is odd. Normally what you expect with the big churches is the Church of Light, which usually caters to worshippers of the god of so the sun, life, and knowledge. Usually all wrapped in one, but this one...
Nuldir, and
Raylan.
Raylan.
But this one appears to be dedicated mostly to Raylan.
Interesting.
We don't really, like, worship the other two.
Just Raylan, hey?
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
Yeah?
Get this.
What?
So many babies are born here.
Come on in, come on in.
It's me!
Hello!
Oh,
Hi.
hello, it's been some time. Oh, you've brought the guards this time.
I wasn't allowed not to.
Not sneaking out.
No.
No, she said she
I
had a
never
lot
left.
of energy and she was coming here to help you do a lot of work.
That is quite all right. I had a big order, but I just finished with it.
Oh, really?
Yes, indeed.
But I'm really
Inside
good
check.
at helping.
Make me an insight check.
5.
8.
Seems to be telling the truth.
I don't think she has any work.
Oh, but I'm really good at it, right?
No, but
I'm really good at it.
you're
Like,
not.
I'm so good.
Listen, if... I'm not even gonna... There's an order to things, and it's important order.
Why? What do I do wrong? Like, nothing.
Well, it has to be water after soap,
Why?
so that there's not soap left in the garments.
Oh.
And then the reason we have many different of the clotheslines is because some of them are in the sun, and some of them are in the shade, depending on the time of day. And you need to plan for the ones that are going to get the longest period of sun. And then you need to not forget to come back and switch them like you promised 3 times.
I always come back like 3 days later.
That's too late.
Why?
Because
can't
people
wait?
expect their clothes tomorrow.
Oh, it's weird. You understand? That's weird.
There's some skill to it, probably.
I'll learn. I'm the best worker.
I would like for you to apprentice her.
No, thank you.
My mother wouldn't let her.
I tried. I don't think she wants it.
Everyone wants me. I'm Cylph'e. She's just being polite.
Okay, well, why don't you give her, like, and I'm going to reach in my bag, and I'm going to pull out, like, a couple of my brown shirts and a couple of my pants, and be like, this one could use some, I think that's soot. This one is covered in blood and dirt, and I think this one, I'm pretty sure that's insect ichor.
I don't think I'm going to be able to get the blood out, but I can take the lot of these and get them as clean as is humanly possible.
Could you just re-dye the ones you can't brown? Or?
No, I cannot, I'm afraid. However, if you want to take them to, one of the people in town who deals with dyes, I'm sure they would be happy to.
Well, as clean as possible would be great. Cylph'e, good learning opportunity for you.
So true.
Well, I mean, you must want to show your friend the city.
I could show you the dye portion. He got mad at me once because it was supposed to be pink and I ended up with it blue. But I don't think they cared. Maybe they were colorblind or something.
Okay, well, we can take a look around.
So you go and bother your favorite shopkeepers. There's only a few of them that you've ever gotten to visit in your capacity as a noble, as most of the time you're sneaking into the city. So you don't have a lot that you've gotten to like bother in that same way as this lady.
There's
and
a couple.
There's a few.
Like a good couple.
Yes,
that
yes.
know me a little better.
You've had many years to sneak out to here, or to come here with a guard escort as well. As she begins to show you around the city of Lizardman, which is for the most part just a fairly quiet, peaceful-looking port city. You would notice for a city of this size, a distinct lack of defenses. There's not really like a navy stationed here, as far as you can see. Trading vessels, plenty, and other things like that. Asking around, it would become pretty obvious that one, this is considered a very safe city, and 2, there is a much larger port just a ways down the coast, as Chacarelli is a large city and a major port of call for merchants and people
I'm
coming
describing
through.
all of this to him.
Okay, yeah, you're telling her.
And
Like,
Chacarelli in Shara?
it is, yeah.
Okay.
It is just down the coast from them.
Okay. So
It is one of the largest cities in Shara.
Okay, so the palace and everything isn't in the largest city, it's in a smaller.
So, it's funny. You can't go telling nobody this stuff.
Okay.
So, you know how we're marquee? We're not marquee, but like kind of marquee. But we got to choose the king, and everything we tell him to do, he has to do. So we're technically like the rulers.
So you're like a duchess, but the king's like a puppet.
Yeah, he's not really good at his job.
And your mom just tells him what to do.
Yeah, he can't really make his own decisions if they impact her, but like if he does and they don't really matter, we don't really care, because if we don't have to deal with it, then we don't have to deal with it,
Okay.
My sister told me all of this, and she was like, yeah, the king is really easily manipulatable, and he really likes sex, and she would use that a lot. It was really weird. But
Using
she got what
sex
she
to
wanted.
manipulate someone.
Yeah.
She didn't use threat of uncle?
No. We don't want to be the scary family, kind of.
You're terrifying.
No, we're like normal. Kind of. In a scary way. Normal in a scary way.
Okay. Normal in a scary way.
Yeah, but you can't tell nobody.
I
We're only marquee in a big tower on a cliff. I don't understand.
Okay, so you're Marquis, but don't tell anyone that your mom is fucking / utilizing the king to make decisions.
No, my sister.
Oh, your sister is.
She's going to become queen after.
Oh. Okay.
My mom doesn't really like interact with it unless it's like, I want to build a new town, and she'd be like, that's no, and then it won't happen.
This is a strange land.
It's pretty cool.
You know what? I have an idea.
What?
Okay, so you might be able to help me. I'm trying to find clothes.
I can take you to a spot that has reasonable clothes.
No.
I'm trying to find clothes that won't burn off every time I
Oh.
do my thing. I thought maybe you guys might know somebody or something that might be able to help me.
My mother might. Uncle might. Sister might. But that's it. You'd have to interact with my family for that.
Well, let's try your mom, maybe?
You have to do something for her.
Well, I understand that, but I'll also be like, hey...
Also, she's not really happy with us right now, so
Okay.
we should wait like a week or something.
Do you think maybe your sisters could?
Law
Yeah.
said that sounded very dirty, Dan. I like it.
Oh.
Yeah, but my sisters would be like a lot of help.
Do you think
They're really cool.
Do you think they would help?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go talk. You
Just-
take me to the one that you think could help.
Just like be very careful. Like watch your words and
Okay.
like don't listen to them and like
Okay.
be like aware that they're predators.
So maybe if I gave them a favor, they would help me get magic clothes that don't burn.
I'm sure we're gonna end up at dinner tonight with your family, so that's a decent time to talk to them.
No, not in front of my mother.
Why not?
Oh, because we have the other thing.
What thing?
We gotta talk to your sister about convincing your mom to let you go.
Oh yeah. We're going to talk.
We have to go talk to her sister.
Probably have to be after dinner, but
Well, what time is it right now? I look at the sun.
it's like getting into the afternoon.
Okay, after dinner.
Okay.
All right.
We should head back. Maybe the unicorn's there. Or it ran away. Which was kind of sad if it ran away, but...
Well, it can't yet, but
I go walk back after checking the town with Cylph'e.
okay. You guys have a decent walk back to the palace. It is separated from the city by a fair trek. As you guys begin to scale these long, there's this long winding pathway that leads up and up into the taller bluffs that the castle is built upon.
I had to find the sisters' names.
As you guys head up towards the palace, Rena, do you want to describe what it looks like from the front on the outside here?
Oh, shit.
The style is mostly what I
So, like... Let me find it. I don't know, I don't like describing things. So
mean. You
it's got like a red...
Gothic kind of
It's got a lot
architecture.
of like pointy roof, like it's not flat. It's got a lot of vines and like the growth of the nature is going around it. There's a lot of trees. Like as we start walking into the castle, like you could tell that it's very like shrouded with nature.
Okay.
It has a lot of vines on it, but they all look like taken care of. Like they're not just growing there, like they're allowed to grow there.
So they're like cultivated.
Yeah,
It's overgrown but managed.
and like clearly intentional, you know.
Okay.
A little bit it's not, but it's nature. It's like a pale cream color with very few windows, like only on the towers really. And when you do see a window, it's very clear and you can see into the castle.
Okay.
Like they clearly like their lights. It's pretty big. It's like a whole scene, like walking up to it, because it's above you. Like it's the highest point of the
Okay.
land, really. And like the courtyard, like as we walk up, is very cool.
And as you approach, you would see that the It is the, like from facing the front, it's the right side and the back of the palace. They're actually on the edge of this cliff. So the left side and the front of the palace are actually like out onto this bluff. However, there's only one direction to approach it from, which is the path that comes up towards the front. And then there are those two kind of like broken off pieces of this this small mountain here that rise up on the side, and the two towers that have been built on top of them, unconnected to any land, other than the bridge that comes like a forked tongue. It comes together from both towers and heads to connect to the central palace there.
Okay.
And it has like a big statue as we walk up of Raylan. Yeah, pretty cool.
So, you guys would approach the castle.
I have my nice clothes on.
All right.
I'm wearing just whatever.
As you guys are walking past the statue of Raylan, who seems to be in this sort of festive pose, like she's celebrating the arrival of everybody. As you guys come in and are led into the first floor. I'm trying to read this room here. What's the first room? I can't read it.
The lobby.
The lobby, right. So you guys are led into an oddly shaped sort of lobby. There is...
Think of half of a hexagon.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
There is a grand staircase that runs up either wall with the lobby, and then you can see almost like a balcony, like a walkway that connects to it, that it kind of like runs up, and then a walkway seems to wrap all the way around this room.
It's very cool.
But there is a space in the middle of it that you can see straight up to the ceiling
and
of the
there's
second
clearly
floor.
like framing around where you can look into it too.
Yeah.
Like it's very intentional. Like, it looks built in, but not built in.
And then there is a set of doorways that head off towards the right. And I believe there's one that heads towards the ballroom up ahead.
There's two going to the ballroom, but one is more hidden because it is for the servants, and one is for the guests, so it's a little bigger.
As you guys would be met by a servant almost immediately, a servant you would recognize.
Wow, that's crazy. I almost lived here my whole life.
As you would see Minnow. You guys would see a water genasi who is standing there waiting for you. Her kind of like bubbling hair is kept tight around her head. She is wearing a maid's uniform as she sees you come in. And
Hello?
hello, Cylph'e.
You seem very excited.
It has been a very long time.
Just like a couple of months.
It has been a very long time.
Do you want a hug?
Yes, please.
Okay.
She will run up to you and sweep you in this big hug and give you a little like spin around.
This is Cyrus.
Hello, Cyrus. It is lovely to meet you.
It's nice to see one of the folk.
He's a fire genasi.
His comment makes much more sense then.
Yeah.
So what does she look like again? Sorry, her hair is like water bubbling.
Yeah, she has like fairly strong water features. So she has this blue skin, and you can see her hair kind of like flows down her head, almost in like dreadlocks or like braids that just like run from the front of her head down the back.
Yeah.
And you see it almost like a stream, like a brook, like bubbling in a few spots.
Okay.
But then every once in a while it does look like an actual curl of hair or something. But she's kind of the opposite of you. She is like very clearly shows her origin in her hair.
Yeah.
Does everyone know I'm back?
Yes, of course.
Sure, it's going to be a lot of hellos that I have to have.
Unless you want to run directly to your room or your secret hideout.
Do you want to see my secret hideout?
Do you want to just avoid all the issues?
Yes.
The gardener has been informed that he must relinquish it again.
Yes! That's good. It's not his anymore. It's never his. Idiot. Let's go.
Okay. As she is going to rush you guys down the halls and immediately out towards the back garden. So you guys get taken, it would be into the ballroom. And then you can see the ballroom has this massive glass, like latticed window that runs along the entire side of it. That is the long side of the ballroom is like the back of the castle. And it opens up into this large garden space. You can see there is a there's this huge weeping willow that grows out of this central pedestal, and all of the boughs just kind of fall like rain around it. There are these hedgerows that run along the sides, and the garden kind of opens like a cone up towards the water, a very sloping cone. Hedgerows run along the side, and you can see different plant beds with flowers and other things. And then the back of it is just the cliff's edge that would fall directly into the ocean. However, you can see a statue that's been carved to look like it's climbing over the cliff's edge, and it is this humongous, like watery serpent that seems to come over the edge and goes up a full like 20 feet, and then the neck kind of dips down and looms, as you can see. It's been carved to look like it's in the process of like pulling itself up into the garden.
What do you think about the statue?
It's pretty cool.
You know what it is?
Oh, really?
It's something my mom stoned.
Oh shit, what was it again?
Make me a history check if you want.
History.
3.
2.
You're not sure. It is a massive serpent creature. Like I said, you're looking at the top half of it, and it's already gone up like 20 feet and come down to have the head.
What is it?
Could I roll? Or would
Yeah,
I know?
go ahead. You can roll advantage because you live here, but it is a strange creature to think about.
Okay. That is a history. 25.
25. This is a leviathan. They are not common for this part of the ocean, but they aren't non-existent. They are, in their natural form, these massive, basically just water serpents. However, they are very adept shapeshifters.
That's a leviathan.
Okay.
My mom stoned it. She
Okay.
doesn't tell us a lot about it, but all I know is that's a real creature under there. If we were to heal it, it would come back alive.
What does its like face look like? Does it have like big long fangs?
It's not like mid-roar or anything, the mouth is closed, but think, like the face of an eel, kind of, would be what you would
So
expect.
it doesn't remind me of the thing in the cave from the other game. The fire one.
No, not similar to it at
Okay,
all.
is that one bigger?
They'd be similar in size.
Okay.
I think the fire serpent's bigger.
Yeah, the one that we found
The one
scale.
from Hell's Domain?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that one's definitely bigger.
Okay.
Look at it. It's
But it is like, the Leviathan is a gargantuan creature.
Okay.
I named it Johnny.
Johnny.
I pet it a lot.
You were showing me a hideout, Cylph'e.
Oh yeah, Minnow, where?
As she will
Like-
turn as you're explaining this and pull you guys along to
Like, Sophie,
the
that's-
right-hand side of the garden.
Terrifying.
Oh, not really. Mom said that she could always fight it.
That's also terrifying.
As she leads you over to the hedge and will pull back a part of the hedge, and you guys duck under, and you end up in this pathway that's just covered over by the overgrown like hedge on either side of it, and then you see a doorway at the end of a short hallway.
Ready?
Okay.
This is how I always escaped my duties.
Okay.
So if you ever need to hide, go this way. No one knows about it.
Okay, I turn to Minnow. I'm like, give her permission that I can come here.
He can come here.
Of course.
Okay. And then you let whoever needs to know so that if I get in trouble, I can be like, talk to Minnow and then run away. You know?
We want to protect him.
Yeah.
I see.
Her uncle does not like
He
me.
tried to frame him for me murdering him.
Mm-hmm.
I do not understand.
Oh, so like they were trying to kill dolphins on the ship.
Horrendous.
I told them, I was like, this is not good. And then he said he'd stop, which was very good. But my uncle was trying to catch dolphins so that they would come on board and then he would frame him and then I would kill him.
I see.
Rough.
A dastardly plot.
Okay. Well, thank you very
Like
much,
my
Minnow.
books.
You're welcome. I will tell who I must.
Okay.
Not many.
Of course. Let's go in. She will open the door. As it opens into what is clearly a tucked and hidden away gardener's shed. Like it's been grown over quite intentionally, just outside of the garden. And you can see the spot where tools have been hastily cleared away recently. There's a couple of bookshelves with books in them. And,
I got a lot. The walls are very book.
Is there like any like furniture?
Yes, there are some couches and stuff that look like
good,
they've been
good,
moved
good.
in rather recently.
So, like,
Minnow,
Yes.
could you get a what would they call that? Like the fucking word I can't think of.
I cannot think of it either.
It's a thing that you put fire in.
A brazier?
Yeah, can you get like a big like a cast iron brazier brought in here?
I suppose I can. The torch sconces will not do?
I just like a little warmer.
Okay. This will take some time.
That's okay.
I will be right back, though.
We're hanging out.
okay, be very quick.
Okay.
I can tell you everything.
Okay. Also, your tutor would like to meet you.
Where is he?
I believe he is up in your room, guarding your door.
Guarding it.
Waiting for you.
I know a way in. Oh, look, if you look up, there is a ladder into my room, and he'll never know we got
From
in
here?
there. Yeah.
Can I hang out here?
Yeah, of course.
Like I
As long as you don't take it from me, the gardener isn't allowed it, and you aren't either. This is my space.
I'm not going to. I
He's
like that
already
she.
adding a brazier.
I like that she called it her spice. But I think I like spice better than space.
This is where I stay.
He is already adding a brazier.
Oh,
Is this the... Have you chosen him for...
no.
No. Good. Sorry. She
Hold on, I'm gonna roll a.
Good. Inside check! You got a 10.
It's a 13
What are you rolling?
insight.
Okay.
I'm also rolling
So-
inside, but on the... Good.
So the Merid has to roll against me. Oh, sorry, the water genasi.
What are you trying to figure out with
I'm trying to figure out what she's meaning by that.
She seems to be suggesting, asking if Cylph'e was marrying you.
I don't hint on anything.
24.
24? When she said it, she seemed disappointed
Oh, really?
that you were possibly getting married to him, and then perked up after and made a quick exit.
Okay.
I don't think she likes me.
No, she just doesn't like it that people want me to get married. We're like besties.
I don't want to get married either. I don't think you should have to.
Yeah, it's not how my castle works.
What I was thinking is,
What?
I will hold the fort for you here and make sure that nobody comes back. I just like it here because it's kind
It's
of
kind of hidden.
it's out of the way. That way, I'm
She
not
treats everybody
like
equally.
in people's prying eyes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
And then
it's
I have an easy way to get to your room if I need to talk to you.
It's
You have
very
an easy way to get out.
Yeah, it's very good.
Okay.
You'll see my room next.
Okay. I'm gonna steal a pillow from your room.
You don't have to. I could just get you one.
No, but then they know.
No.
Okay.
I asked for so many pillows.
Okay.
I have at least 17.
Actually, hold on. No, I would have my bag in here, so we're good. Never mind.
No, I'll get you things. You don't
Okay.
have to live
Well, I just
like
need
that.
I just need like a blanket and a pillow to sleep.
Oh, you're getting a bed and you're getting so many things.
Oh,
if
I
you
don't
want to
need.
live
No,
down
the
here.
couch is good. I don't need a bed.
The couch is pretty good.
The couch is fine.
Look at it. It is like a bed.
Okay.
You can lounge and sleep. I've slept down here so many times.
Good. All right, let's go check out your room.
As you guys climb the ladder...
I go up the ladder first,
Okay.
I leave a note for
like
her
a
now.
gentleman.
Climb the ladder first.
She's one of the only that can read my writing.
Oh, I told her, I'm like, tell her to get some firewood as well and put it in the corner.
Put it on. I write it.
As you put that down, you get to a trapdoor at the top of this. You push, it swings open. There seems to be a lock on it, but it doesn't seem to be locked.
I peek. You know, like I don't open it yet because I don't know if he's like in the door with
Well,
it
he's
open.
ahead of you, so he...
I would be going first.
Oh, okay.
I
I need to make
look
sure that
down
Coulter's not there.
as I'm going up.
Okay. As you head up and you look around...
Only my eyes.
Just your eyes are... you see your room. It's not dusty like you kind of expect it to be every day. It's well kept, it's clean, neat, more organized than you would normally keep it.
Someone was in here.
Somebody seems to have rearranged your books
Shit.
by color instead of by
You mother-
author.
I'm going to kill whoever did that.
As you don't see anybody else in the room.
Is he hiding?
You don't see anybody else in the room.
Okay. Be very quiet.
She sees a gaseous face poke up beside her. What do you see?
No. Okay. So, my room, someone was in here. And they cleaned it.
Okay.
And they reorganized my books.
Okay.
So, watch out.
Watch this. I was thinking about this. I think it's a way I can hide. I'm going to go against her skin as gas underneath her clothing.
Ah,
I'm like just...
Weird. Why?
But they can't see me.
Weird.
Yes, it would be an uncomfortable feeling to be enveloped completely by your companion.
I'm like, but I just want to try this. Look,
Only stay on my back.
I'm not looking at anything.
Better not be.
But I have to be hid by the closer. It doesn't make sense. And you just see like a couple of eyes like poke
Hide
up.
in the snakes. They like it.
I am in the snakes as well.
What? How are you there and there?
Because I'm gas. And then you'll see a hand, like, an arm, like, reach out from your arm, like, and then come back.
Oh my gosh. Can we trick people with this?
Absolutely.
Can we prank them?
This is my intention.
Okay. I crawl up. Very quietly.
So
put
your
the thing
clothes
down.
billow kind of oddly with the mist underneath it, but without, from far enough away, you could probably get away with
I
this.
could put a cloak on.
You could put a cloak on,
Or I could put on loads of clothes.
like a bigger dress or a cloak, and it would be much easier.
Just
Yeah.
don't work.
There
like
would
this.
probably be something to like give it away, but they're not guaranteed to notice it. So this is definitely pull-offable, but it's not foolproof.
Okay, I like it.
Okay.
I go in and I close it quietly.
The hinges seem well oiled.
Get off. Go look around. I need to check if my tutor's out my door.
Okay.
Do you want to describe your room?
No, I hate describing things.
I have an idea what a Cylph'e room would look like.
So the walls have like a lot of books, like a lot, and there's just room for windows, and each window has like a reading nook that you can get to with ladders.
Okay.
She has a huge princess bed with 17 pillows, a couple
Okay.
blankets, like it's kind of like a nest. She has like a little sitting area, but it's very plain. You
I
know,
believe it looks like a library, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
it's very like only books and where she sleeps. There's a desk area that's used to be disgusting, is no longer disgusting, and it looks so nice. And she looks uncomfortable by happening this. And you see her like go up to the books and be like, take it out and put it where it's supposed to go.
So you start arranging, and you're like, no, I've got to check on the tutor. There's also one side that has what appears to be a balcony that hangs out the opposite of the palace, so just hanging over the ocean is this balcony.
Oh,
And
cool.
looking out the door, you see it seems to continue almost like a bridge and become the balcony on the other tower as well. So this is another spot that they're connected.
Oh, cool.
So, I'm going to go to the door.
I leak out one of her pant legs.
I'm in a dress.
I leak out her dress leg.
I'm going to go to the door, lay on my stomach, and see if there's feet.
You look under, make me a perception check.
That is
Law says, I knew Cylph'e was a nerd!
a 19.
A 19, you're glancing and you don't see any feet. And then you notice, just to the right of the door, there's a toe poking out like somebody's leaning against the wall beside the door. Not like they're hiding from the door, but like they're just leaning there waiting.
I could scare him.
I have an idea. I'll help.
Okay.
How are you gonna? Okay, no. I like whisper it back. I'm like from the door. Like come
We go
back to the balcony. I'm like, okay, how are you gonna scare him?
I was just going to open it and be like, surprise.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sneak out. Like, you know how, okay, the door's right here. His foot's right here. I'm gonna go out like a trickle around the corner, right behind him, and appear behind him. And then when you open the door at the same time, I'll go, "Bah!" And you go, "Bah!"
Okay.
Okay,
But be not violent,
I won't.
because it could be a crime or something. I don't really read the rules.
Me neither. Let's do it. So, Isaac, I'm going out to the
Law,
door.
this is how you get stabbed.
I'm going to the door.
Yeah.
I'm going like his foot
Forward
is like
in the
up against the wall, like he's leaning against the wall like this.
No, like his back to the wall.
Okay, so I'm
I absolutely approve from Law.
creeping along out the door, underneath the doorway, along the wall, just so that I'm like as a gas pool right behind him, like in between him and the wall.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a stealth check.
I'm going to my door.
Would I have advantage?
I don't think.
Because I'm not making any noise.
No.
We talked about this
Did we?
before.
Is
Yeah,
that something
when we
I
get to-
don't remember how we reworked the spell.
we made it so he has advantage on
Did
stealth
I write it
because
down?
he's a little
Did
gas
I put it in
guy.
my homebrew?
I don't.
I remember it because I was also on the side of this spell is lame and needs
Yeah,
something.
we said the
I
speed.
remember we reworked it. I just don't remember exactly.
Yeah, we said
what
the
we
speed
did.
is normal, and I have advantage on stealth.
And that's it. Like, it's not crazy.
That's the only changes to it.
Oh, you
Law
have advantage
says,
from
yes,
now
you have
on.
advantage because he inspired you.
Oh, I have advantage anyways.
I take off my heels before I go to the door so he doesn't hear me click-clacking.
Okay. I just want to see if I wrote this one down, because if not, I should add it. That's the Nightblade, that's the Medusa Race, that's the Shadow Genasi. I don't have it written
You
down.
must write it down then later.
Yeah, I should.
Okay.
Because we were like in the pirate area and it's like, why doesn't he have advantage when he's a little gas form on the sand?
Yeah. So go ahead and roll with advantage. And also thank Law.
15-9.
So that is going to be.
You should give me it, but whatever.
That is going to be 17.
17. Cylph'e 2, please.
Oh shit. I can't just be quiet? Five.
5. All right.
He hears me take off my shoes.
Shit. As you're drifting out underneath, you get a good look at him. He is an older-looking man, dressed in these fine blue Arcanum robes. And he seems to notice you as the fog is drifting out from under the door, and you watch this one eye just looking down, tracking your movement as it comes out. Has he got a natural 20 on his perception?
What the
check?
fuck? I opened the door. Boo!
Boo! I appear back.
Pleasure
normal.
to meet you again.
I'm back as a normal person now.
So you pop
This
up
is
there.
Cyrus. He's been helping me with my homework. He's really good at it.
Hello.
I see. As you would recognize him as the wizard your mother called to take you guys to.
She got you to do it.
Your uncle was very persuasive.
Did
That's
he
a
threaten
word.
your life?
That's a word.
No,
Your family's lives?
my family's life is always under threat.
Why?
Uncle.
No,
Why?
the details of my deal with your mother do not need to be discussed here.
Okay.
I know,
Why are you...
Hey, feel free. I'm not gonna. I'm willing persuasion.
16.
24.
What are you trying to
Just
do?
persuade him. Be like, hey, no, it's all good. Like, I'm not gonna spread your stuff.
That is not at all what I'm worried about.
Why are you here, like, waiting outside of my door?
I have been told to meet you, to tutor you, and that this is the one assured place that you would go to.
I wanted to scare you. Did I scare you?
No,
Why?
because I am not frightened.
Boo! Does my mother scare you?
Yes.
I thought you didn't get frightened.
I did not say I do not get frightened, I said I am not frightened.
We make me and Cyrus are like roll our eyes at each other.
I'm gonna turn back to him and be like, we shouldn't come back here if this is where they think they can find you.
It's okay.
Do you have an extra key for that door?
Shh.
Oh.
So, it is a pleasure to meet you.
Hello.
Hello.
Where's the other one that just let me get away with things?
I believe he was fired.
Was he also eaten?
I do not believe so.
Oh, good.
Why was he fired?
I believe your testing was not satisfactory to your uncle.
Whatever. It's weird.
Listen, I have traveled a great distance to come and be here. I had set up somewhat of a home in one of the other cities on the continent. However, because my services are demanded, here I am. You may call me Master Alcar.
Alcar.
Who is your
That will
master?
be fine. My master, I am mostly self-taught. However, I did spend some time refining some of my studies. I tutored under a number of different wizards for this.
Oh, cool. Which ones?
I am not going to list names at this time. Suffice to say, none that you would recognize.
Well, I'm not part of the Arcanum. I'm mostly self-taught.
I also have, although not the strongest mind for history and other matters, I am getting caught up as we speak, so we will be learning together.
All right. Well, we'll be back out in 5 minutes. I just me and Cylph'e have a couple things to wrap up here, and then you can have her for the rest of the afternoon, okay?
No.
I do not require you for this afternoon. I understand you are having dinner this evening, which I will not be taking part in, and I do not believe we have enough time for a proper lesson. I merely wish to introduce myself.
Oh.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Okay, and I'm just like,
I usher him in.
I'm backing in through her bedroom door.
Oh, fuck.
God, they're on to us.
No, they're not on. This is just what happens is I get the good tutor, and then they're not good enough, so that they get fired, and then I get the one that's going to watch every move I ever make.
And by good tutor, you mean someone that lets you away with all the shit?
Yes.
Okay.
The ones that I like give money to, so that they don't teach me things. I bribe them.
That doesn't surprise me.
It works every time. I wonder if he'll take it and be like, hey, do you want to stop tutoring me? You can go back to your Arcanum shit or whatever, and that's it.
Cylph'e, do you have an extra key for that trapdoor?
I don't really lock it, ever.
Oh, but just in case you have to, if I have to get in and see you.
Ask Minnow. I don't lock it, so I don't really lock it.
Okay.
I just go in.
Alright.
Minnow always unlocks it for me.
Good point. How long do we have till dinner?
So you guys hear a voice, hello?
I open it. We're up here.
Oh, excellent.
You want to come up?
I would like to, yes.
Minnow.
Oh, I see a note here.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. I will not be bringing firewood. This is not very well ventilated.
Oh, and it has plants.
Also, many books. It is quite flammable and around the most flammable part of the castle.
Okay. But you brought the brazier, right?
It is coming.
Okay, good. That's fine.
Unless you do not need it now that firewood is not an option.
I don't need firewood to make fire.
You should not make fire here.
We're okay.
I am highly concerned about this.
We can just open the window.
There is no no window inside of the gardener's house.
Minnow, if this helps you, watch this. And I'm going to make fire in my hand.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw it onto the bed, a ball of fire. And I'm going to use control flame so that it doesn't burn the bed and just rolls around.
Okay, you just keep it like high enough above the bed
Yeah,
that it doesn't.
and it's
like
literally just not burning the. I'm stopping it from burning the.
I have become more concerned.
He does fire tricks.
See, watch, and I'm gonna like go and like literally put it onto Cylph'e. It's gonna wrap around her head and through.
Don't
her
do that. That is not a good idea.
I'm like, look, the one on top of your head hasn't made any steam for like
She's gonna
10.
walk over and just put it out with her hand.
I'm gonna tell like the one on top of your head. You haven't even noticed the one on top of your head. I can have up to 3 of them going. She has a crown of
Get rid of it.
flames.
She's not having a good time.
She has a crown of flames.
Like,
I do not like this.
I get rid of it.
this is my friend.
Hi.
I see.
He does cool magic tricks like fire, and he can make fire dance on whips.
What have you been teaching her?
Good things.
How to have fun. Here, watch. I make a fireball. I turn it into a dancing, a blue flame dancing fire genasi girl.
I do not like this.
And then I turn her eyes purple, and then I give her a yellow
My entire
sword
family
and
was
shield.
killed by fire.
Really? How were they killed by fire?
By fire.
Okay, they were not, but I thought it would make you stop.
Okay.
You are not very considerate.
I'm just gonna put the little burning lady on.
You're not very considerate.
I pick up the dancing fire girl and put it on a candle, like nonchalantly, just like drop it onto the candle wick.
Okay.
And it just keeps dancing with its sword. I'm like, sorry, are you scared of fire?
Law loves Minnow. Law says we have to take Minnow with us now.
Sorry, Minnow. What about it?
15 out of 10 from Law.
What about it bothers you?
Well, you see, we are surrounded by books and wooden bookshelves, and this room is also not very well ventilated, and it is on a tower. Our only escape is death.
Well, you can't fly.
I cannot.
I can.
I cannot.
I can make all of you fly.
I did not know that. I still would not like these books burned. I have them nicely organized.
Okay, what? And as I just.
They have begun to return to their former state.
She said that.
Did you do that?
I had them organized. Also, I have had a great chance to catch up on cleaning.
Why would you They were...
Look, they are quite nice, arranged.
They were organized
colour.
by the first letter of every book.
But it looked horrendous.
It was so nice.
Hmm.
I know every book by the word at the first page.
I know all of the books as well. What book are you looking for?
Oh, the fairy tale one.
The larger one?
Yeah.
I believe that one was pinkish. And she turns and pulls out a book, and you see the...
Yeah, that one.
I put out the fire guy. Minnow, how can
Yes.
I gain your trust?
I do not know.
Okay. Well, what do you think would help? I'm pretty good at what I do. I'm not going to burn down the books. I would be just as worried that you're going to make all the books wet. And mold, and you know what I mean? Like...
No one never.
No, but how do I know that?
Well, for one, I have not summoned any water around them. Or over them. Or uncontrolled over the bed.
It wasn't uncontrolled. That was very controlled.
It was trying to burn the bed.
But it couldn't. Because I stopped it.
He's okay. He's very trustworthy. I trust him with my life. Although I save his more than he saves mine. Do you want to hear about our adventures?
I, of course, want to hear about your adventures.
I just bring out my diary. I'm like, I took notes to read them.
Okay, as she takes
I
her
sit down.
diary and she will sit down and you see her start to read through...
Oh, you'll
Then she'll
notice.
Wait.
What?
No, it's fine. There's dinner soon. No need for snacks.
Oh, you'll notice on page 5 I wrote about how I almost died.
Hold on. What did you just say?
What do you mean? I was going to offer to bring up snacks because that is the proper thing to do. However,
okay.
dinner is soon, and that
Yeah,
would be
dinner.
a must.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have a lot of snacks a lot of the time.
Okay.
We have so many snacks.
A lot of snacks.
Yeah, you're going to get fat with us.
Okay, that's good. Minnow, I also very much like snacks. Feel free, if you do bring snacks, to also bring them down to the shed.
Of course.
Thank you. I will set up a snack table.
We already have one set up, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
We love snacks.
I'm as a traveling dignitary. What do they call them?
Dignitary.
Dignitary. A well-snacked, provisioned snack table is very important to me.
Do you read the one about the slats?
I have seen some mention of them. I
Oh,
do
yeah.
not know what they are.
They are like frog, like tadpole people, and when they infect you, they put a little guy in your brain. Like, have I ever told you about how insects, like a wasp, will lay eggs inside a caterpillar and the wasp babies will eat their way out? They lay that inside of people, and I caught that disease, but I lived, and this was really cool.
Please don't tell her mom or uncle.
Reading through your adventures, and her face is pretty expressive as she's like getting to the different parts of your story.
What do you think about that one?
I think that was a very close brush with death, and you should not repeat it.
Why not? It's kind of silly.
I was worried when you had first told me that you almost became a hatchery for one of these creatures, but seeing it in this detail makes it even more distressing.
Oh yeah, we are in the water too, surrounded by them. Did you read about Yorick?
I did read something about a Yorick, yes. We don't like Yorick.
We don't like Yorick.
No, we don't like you.
Although he was pretty good to me before we left, so he's okay.
Perhaps I will get to that part.
Who's Yorick again?
The one that makes us have red pouches.
Oh, yeah.
I paid him 500 gold before we left, and he didn't even do the job.
But Minnow, don't worry. We have Blackfeather. He's gone now.
You should read about Blackfeather. I miss him.
I thought we liked Blackfeather.
We do.
He seems like quite the character.
Not like Blackfeather.
We like Blackfeather.
We have a statue of him because he wasn't allowed to live
Well, this happens.
often.
This was a very interesting read.
Right?
You should get her to copy it into another book for you.
Could
Or wait,
you?
no, hold
Of
on.
course.
You can just start up a new notebook.
No, I like my notebook.
Okay. Could you
If you
copy
wish, I
that for
can make a
her?
copy, of course.
Yeah, because then you won't, just in case,
What?
That is something you definitely need to worry about traveling with this fellow.
Or the wetness. Mm-hmm. Or monsters, or acid.
You
or...
did seem to go underwater a number of times in the stories.
Very many. I made friends with sea serpents.
I saw that.
They're pretty cool.
Well, if you copied it for her, then she could, not worry about losing all of her stories so far.
Of course. I will start immediately.
You'll actually be able to read it.
Does she have good handwriting?
I do.
He would look at your handwriting and he'd be like,
Mine's chicken scratch.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, she has nice handwriting.
One thing that you guys wouldn't know is Cyrus has very, very, tight, neat handwriting.
Okay.
I look like I'm on a journey.
Well, so, Law said, to be fair, Minnow, the only escape anyone has is death. Until then, it's constant agony of existing. And then in brackets, I'm sitting here on 4 different ice packs because my body is falling apart. Don't make my existential doom.
It is, I actually completely agree with that.
His existential doom?
Existential doom.
I know, I said existential because it had 4 ice packs.
Oh, I
So,
see.
I'm going to just go get ready or whatever in my big closet.
Okay.
You want to see my dresses? You didn't even get a good taste before.
Okay, let's see them.
So, you thought you had a lot beforehand. But it looked like a drip in a lake.
She has a full walk-in closet that's full of dresses and clothes
Layered,
and stuff.
layered.
Okay.
This is for when we have nice dinners. This is for when I have to meet a guy at dinners. This is for... and
She's pointing out sections, not individual dresses.
Your closet is bigger than any house I've lived in.
it was bigger than most of the houses in Clouds.
I don't feel... Do you think that they would get me some suits?
Yeah. You have to look good if you're with us.
Okay. Minnow,
Yes,
do you know a tailor?
of course.
Could you get them to come fit me?
Of course.
Okay, that would be great.
However, I am busy transcribing.
Yeah.
That's true.
Is this something that can wait?
Well, we have dinner right away.
Oh yeah, the writing could last forever. It doesn't have to happen.
But that is
right
fine.
now.
It is just dinner with your family. There is no formal element.
Oh, thank God. No one else is there, right?
Could you arrange it for after dinner?
I am afraid not. However, I could arrange it for as early as tomorrow or the day after.
Okay, I can meet them up here in Cylph'e's room in the morning tomorrow.
That is rather improper.
Yeah, you can spend as much time as you want in here, but you can't be like, this is where you meet me, or else it looks like we're something.
Okay, where should I meet them?
There is plenty of space in the stables.
There should be a room or something.
I'm meeting a tailor in the stables?
We can find a room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Find him a room that, we call his room, but he never sleeps
Why
in.
would you insinuate the stables?
It is the most replaceable building if it were to burn down.
I feel like you have a very negative opinion of me.
I do not.
Inside
Okay.
check.
I am concerned that you might be reckless and unkind, however, but I have not formed a full opinion.
Reckless and unkind?
10. Minnow's the greatest.
Laws loving this. 10. Minnow hasn't made a full opinion on him yet, but is definitely trending in a certain direction.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was making you feel like I was unkind. I apologize for that.
He's pretty good. If I tell him I don't like something, he'll stop doing it. Like killing dolphins.
That is fortunate.
Okay.
I abhor the killing of
Well,
dolphins.
if you could arrange for the tailor tomorrow and a room somewhere for me to meet them, that'd be great.
Of course.
Thanks.
Okay, I'm going to go get dressed. I close the closet, kicking everyone out.
I go down to my garden room.
Law said I love Lance, but Minnow is just next level. I seriously wouldn't even win out if they replaced Lance.
Minnow would probably do a better job.
Oh.
Just saying.
All right. One underwater fight ruins his reputation.
Every fight.
He helped with that fight.
Yep.
What about all the times that he has action surge and misses every action surge?
He misses a lot.
He's also a level or two below us.
He is indeed.
I'm gonna get dressed into my whatever section.
Yeah, you get dressed into a nice enough dress to go down for dinner with your family.
Yeah.
And make sure it's a little less.
Okay, enough that it'll annoy your uncle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not my mother, but my uncle.
Yes, definitely. As you guys cross the bridge, which will lead you into if you guys cross the bridge, that will lead you directly into the throne room, which is...
Oh yeah, I bring you onto the balcony, and I'm like, okay, so if you continue straight, that is my sister's balcony,
Okay.
onto her room.
So never go there.
Don't go far.
Okay.
No. But you see this tongue-like one?
Mm-hmm.
We designed it because of snake, and you just come down it.
Okay, and that takes
When
me...
you're in the throne room, stick to the walls.
Okay.
Don't, unless I'm with you, you can walk in the middle.
Okay.
But pretend like Minnow would never walk in the middle of that throne room.
Why would you walk in the middle, Minnow?
because that is not where we belong.
Okay, so stick to the sides
Unless
for
you're
servants.
with me.
Right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
It's also the darkest point, so no one can see you. But you're fire, so I don't know how far that would go.
Well, I can dim.
Okay, good,
Myself,
good,
so.
good. My mother would be very mad.
I think you should probably stick to traveling with Cylph'e through this room. It does not connect to the servants' tunnels.
No. We can show you where they are.
I think you would be better left exiting through the garden.
We could go down.
I think you are fine as long as Cylph'e is here.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you show me the servants' tunnels, I can get around like that, too.
I mean, you would still need to exit the garden in order to access the servants' tunnels.
Okay, well, I can go through the
I
garden.
could show you my throne.
Okay, well, here. We'll go out the garden way, and then you can show me the servants' tunnels, and then, you know.
No, we'll go at the throne room for now, because I want to show you my throne.
Alright, I follow her.
As you guys go in, the throne room is, I think trapezoid is the shape. It's like a square, except one side is smaller than the
It's a
other ones.
rhombus.
Sure, yeah. As the long side is the one that backs onto the garden, is like the back wall of the castle from up here. You can see a couple of doorways. There's this bridge that leads directly to the side of the throne room. There's a doorway at the back corner, and there are 4 pillars in the center of the room. And then just behind the pillars towards the back of the room is a large, almost like a stage, and you can see a number of thrones have been set out on it. There is one separate central one, and behind it is a religious sort of altar. And then there are 2 on either side of it, and then there is one off to like the front right corner of the throne room, like a smaller one, and it looks almost like a couch that's been set up there.
That
Sort of
one's
a lounge.
mine.
Okay, so yours is the little couch.
They like to make sure they can see me at all times, so
The
I
other
can't be
thing that
next
you
to
would
them.
immediately notice is just outside of those pillars and ringing the room in like a semicircle along either side is a line of statues of figures in quite various different postures, from relaxed. Some of them look to be in mid-combat.
Oh.
All of them appear to be humanoid,
They're all real.
varying ages
Your mom.
among them.
Yeah.
Okay, and I point like out on like your sister's thrones, your uncle, your mom.
My uncle doesn't have a throne.
So whose thrones are all up there?
So the middle one is my mother's.
Yeah.
The one to her left is my older sister's.
Yeah.
And the one to her right is my middle sister.
Yeah.
And then the couch is mine because they don't want me to sit on anything very hard. And they want me in front of them so they can see me at all times for some weird reason.
Okay.
So I can't sit next to them, but I also can't sit behind them. But they want me to be seen, so I'm here.
Okay. And that's all the thrones?
Yeah.
Interesting. Should we sit in your throne quick?
No.
No. Okay, good call.
You wouldn't get very far.
No, I'd die.
You'd become a statue.
I'm not worried about that.
I think you should be a little more worried about that.
I think you should be fine as long as your mother's not here.
That's true.
Do you guys want to sit on this thing quick?
Not
Mine.
particularly.
Only mine though. You don't touch the other ones.
Okay.
Not even I'm allowed to touch my mother's unless she's sitting there.
Do you want to sit in yours quick?
Yeah.
Okay, we run.
So you guys run over, and yeah, there is this like chaise lounge that's set out there that you can either sit on or like
pretty
lie
comfy.
across.
Okay, I feel like we're testing our luck. Let's go. Back to the
As you
side.
guys make your way back, you would end up going down a staircase and then down the grand staircase. So it seems to be a 3-level palace. And then at the bottom of that, the entryway, the first room that you guys entered, the lobby, the door to the right of the main entrance of the palace is a large dining room. And you can see it is laid out with dishes already. There are drinks already prepared, and your mother is sitting at the head of the table. You can see your sisters flanking her on either side.
Hide behind me.
Jasmine is probably already sat out there. Lance is
He's by my
standing.
chair, right?
He is standing behind your chair, and he's in his full armor, and he has one of the pikes that the royal guards always carry around as
Look
well.
at Lance.
No, look at him.
He's... Okay, stay behind me. You
Okay.
can't enter before me.
I'm behind her.
As you guys
Hello.
enter, nobody announces you. Your mother smiles towards you as you come in, motions for you guys to come in and sit. And you would see her sisters for the first time. Your uncle is not there, but you would see her two sisters. One has two snakes coming out the back of her head that seem to curl around her shoulders and are seeming to be just kind of playing at her plate with some of the food on it. They're garter snakes, the one with two of them, right?
No. So,
I gotta look.
I will tell you.
Okay,
because-
okay.
So the one to her left is a reddish orange skin woman with one snake. Where I found it? With one snake wrapped around a.
It's a gaboon viper.
Oh,
And it is
I know what they look
Princess
like.
Cylaph.
Gaboon vipers have huge mouths.
And then the other one to her right is a very dark, almost brownish skin color with
It
gardener
is two garter
snakes.
snakes. Yeah.
Around her shoulders, and she's huge. Her mother's very normal. Her other sister's a little taller but normal, and the other one big, beefy.
She's got broad shoulders, a kind of like a barrel shape to her chest,
And
compact
strong,
muscle on it.
muscle, all muscle.
Okay.
Yeah.
You finally decide to join us.
I was talking to the tutor and then getting ready.
I am glad he did not keep you too long.
Oh yeah, he just wanted to introduce himself.
Good. Well, come and sit. The dinner has been served.
Okay.
Your sisters have been eager to speak with you.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I will show him his seat.
As you go and sit down beside Jasmine, which of your sisters are you going to go sit by?
My eldest.
Okay. As you go and sit down next to Cylaph, who is the height of propriety. She has the correct knife and fork and is just daintily cutting into her food.
This is Cylaph.
Cylaph.
A pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
While she's not looking, I'm going to do the chomp chomp motion at him.
Okay, and that's the big one, right?
No, this is the
smaller one.
Yeah, she's taller than her mother, but she's dainty.
Okay.
Feminine is the word I would use.
I'm doing the chomp chomp
A
motion.
very pleasure to meet you, Cylaph. As she will offer you her hand, she puts down her.
I will.
Kiss it.
Okay, I will give her just brush the back of her hand with my lips.
This is Cyrus.
Cyrus, yeah.
He's a fire.
A strong name.
Oh, he's a fire genasi.
Quite impressive, Cyrus. Are you skilled in the arcane arts, I have heard?
I have some skill. Yeah, self-taught.
You do not need to be too modest, Cyrus.
It makes fire dance on lips.
Incredible.
I could show you something if you want to see.
Yes, please. Not at the table.
Okay, maybe later.
You could come to my room.
Don't mind her. I was just having a lovely conversation with your friend Jasmine here.
Oh, really?
Yes, perhaps you two would like to come to my room after and show me your fire magic.
They don't need to. They're going to hang out with me, yeah. I need to show them all my books.
We could if you want to come, Cylph'e.
I'm going to hit him. I'm going to send like a spell and hit him onto the table.
You see, there is no need to refuse.
You could come to mine.
The indecision. He's like, I'm like, Sophie, what do we do?
I'm going to distract her again and do the chomp chomp motion at him.
How are you distracting her?
I'm going to let one of my mice out and eat on the table and be like, oh my gosh, she's really eating.
As it goes like running across and Cylph'e, you know that this is not proper. As you turn and do the like chomp chomp towards it.
I'm like, oh, you know what? Maybe another night. I know Cylph'e had some stuff she was very excited.
The books, yes. Someone reorganized every single one of them.
That's true.
It's
We
a
have to-
promise then, another night.
Okay.
It's, dude, nothing was promised.
Cylph'e, you are wounding me.
I would never. Love you so much. I just...
Your journeys were safe? Oh,
Yes.
Mother will not want us to discuss it.
Oh. I can tell you later.
You can tell me all about it later.
I did a lot of things.
I am so excited to get to know you all more closely in the coming days.
Yeah. We're pretty cool. We do so many things. Yeah.
Very exciting.
This is... what did you talk about with Jasmine?
She was telling me of her many beaux and admirers.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of them. I can tell you more.
She is very popular.
She's very pretty.
Indeed, she is gorgeous.
Yeah, she's a good friend of ours.
I hope you will not let the busyness deter you from our meeting tonight.
But look at Jasmine. I'm like... You saw the motion.
As Jasmine will make up some excuse of like, oh, I just love books. I have to go help organize.
Yeah.
I'm so disappointed.
Well, you don't have to. You can see me. I'm not disappointing.
This is ever true.
It's a little like, you know.
She returns to her meal and
Oh,
continues
this?
to eat.
Say hi to the other sister that's there.
This is Sock.
So we have Sock and...
It is a Saucetil.
Sock.
You can call me Saucetil, please.
Sauce too?
Yes.
Okay.
I call her Sock.
Alright, nice to meet you, Saucetil.
She's the one you should show that thing to.
Which thing?
The bone staff.
Oh,
I also got you a present.
You got me.
I have something that Cylph'e thinks I should show you later. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, when we're not organizing books.
Yeah.
But I also got you a present.
Okay.
They're bone.
Oh.
Yeah. On my adventures, we found them, so I took them for you.
Oh, thank you.
And is she the bigger one?
Yeah, she is the like
Okay.
broad-shouldered, muscled one.
What was the first one's name?
Cylaph.
Cylaph and Saucetil.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sock.
I'll like, if she puts out her hand, I'll give her a kiss as well. I don't know if she will.
She does not.
Okay.
She's eating. She's also eating like properly, but much less refined. Like more kind of like eating the food, but using the correct cutlery for it.
Well, it's very nice to meet you.
Missed you.
I missed you as well.
I wait for Sophie to tell me where I can sit.
You would already be.
You're next to
Okay.
Jasmine. What did we get to dinner?
There would be an array of things. There's like a turkey that's been prepared. There's a couple, like a tray of vegetables that have been steamed and seasoned.
I take a lot of vegetables.
Okay.
At Cylph'e, it's like mainly vegetable diet, but some meat sometimes.
In the bunker, I'm like, do you ever get into the raw boar too?
Oh no, that's more my sister and my mom's thing.
Oh, okay.
I would never.
Never?
No, it is terribly unrefined.
That was Cylaph?
That's the laugh, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, it totally. I hate it. I hate it so much. But they do it anyways.
Could be good. So it's Saucetil?
Saucetil.
And your mom. Saucetil and your mom that do the raw boar.
No.
No.
Oh. Cylaph and her mom?
In your mind, you get the jump jump motion again.
Okay.
Cylaph has denied this accusation. Her mother has not said anything about it, and seems kind of like completely absorbed. Like she's just ignoring everything going on around her and is absorbed in her food.
Eat whatever you want, but not too much, but also a lot.
No, please fill yourself. I insist our guests are fed properly.
I just look at it, I'm like, eat whatever you want, but not too much, but as much as you want. I'm just like, what the
Eat
fuck?
as much as you want.
Okay. I just like waiting for her to give me the signal. I'm like, putting food on my plate, putting food on my plate, putting food on my plate. Stop.
He is hungry, Cylph'e. She will go and put more on your plate. It is important you are well fed.
Okay.
Fattening you up like a fucking pig.
You know what? I now that she said that, I'm like, you know what? Whatever. Like, bold in the face of danger. I'm hungry. I load up my plate.
Law says if her name isn't spelled Cylaph apostrophe F, I'm gonna be disappointed. It is not.
Cylaph apostrophe F.
I think
apostrophe.
the apostrophe's in the middle.
Oh, but isn't it Cylaph?
No, there's no apostrophe.
There's no apostrophe in Cylaph.
Oh, there's no at the end?
No. There's only a
Yeah.
at the beginning.
Oh.
Slav. That doesn't sing.
That was great. But
We're
it
gonna
is.
take our break while I do a brief
But it
murder.
is Sasatil. But you know, we could take our break now.
It is about time for a break, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. Don't play more. We started late.
Law says there's definitely a K at the end.
Yeah.
Alright, folks. Despite Runa's protests,
Against my will.
we're going to take a quick 10-15 minute break. We're
10,
going to run a quick
5.
1 minute ad in there, so stick around for that. And we will see
see
all of
you
you
soon.
very soon.
Baba Ganoush.
Hello and welcome back, friends. Welcome back, welcome back.
Hola, welcome back to Adventure Corp.
Law put a duck with their hands up. This is a hype cheer, but it looks like a duck or a goose. I love it. Okay, so where did we leave off? You guys were at dinner with your family, an informal sort of get together and dinner at the palace. You guys have had a little bit of a wander around the garden, the gardener's hut, or should I say Sylphie's hideaway, and Sylphie's room.
I've entirely kicked out that gardener. Like, whenever I'm not there, he has his reign, but other than that, he has to live it out of, like, just the main area, but also in a way that doesn't annoy anyone. I kind of make his life hell.
And I've moved into her shed. It's now my
Yeah.
place of residence.
Actually, it's pretty perfect that Sylphie is the one that sneaks around because she could tell you all of the secret things.
Yeah.
Like, you just kind of got lucky.
I got her to show me the servant hallways. Now I know where they are.
Well, we're still at dinner,
Well,
but
after
after.
dinner.
I mean, she would be able to point them out from dinner, as there is servant hallways that connect to the back. Oh, actually, no. They have to. You guys have to go. No, I'm on the wrong floor. Yeah, there are servant hallways that connect to the dining room.
Okay.
As
I'm eating my food. I load my plate up.
your plate has been loaded up by Cylaph.
Yes.
As you guys enjoy dinner, your mother.
My logic is that everyone in the world is trying to fatten me up, and you know what? I'm just gonna eat.
Okay.
Because somebody's gonna try to eat me eventually. It is what it is.
Very pragmatic of you.
My mice are out on my shoulders and I'm feeding them and I'm feeding all my snakes. Kind of like out of their eye view, you know? Like they're all like going down for a bite and she's like to the mice.
Yeah.
Do her sisters feed their snakes?
They don't appear to be feeding their snakes at the moment. Although you would see that Cylaph's 2 snakes can get down low enough to eat off of her
Sock.
plate.
Do
Sock
they?
Snakes.
No, Sock
Cylaph-
has
Cylaph
one
has
snake.
one.
Cylaph has 2.
No.
Let's look at my notes here.
It's not how it is.
You're right. You are right. Yeah.
So Cylaph has 2.
Yeah.
No, Cylaph has
Cylaph has
one.
one, a single Gaboon Viper, and Sockatil has 2 garter snakes.
Okay, so she has like a big kind of ponytail Gaboon Viper thing.
Yes. And it can reach down and actually like.
And is it
nibble at the
eating
side
off
of
her
the
plate?
Yes.
Okay, so she is feeding it. Okay.
It seems to be feeding itself.
Okay, and then her garter snakes. are just
Yeah,
chilling.
they were like playing with the food when you guys first came in, but are no longer.
Okay.
My snakes can't reach the plate, so I have to bring it up for them.
What about her mom's snakes?
They are just like arrayed around her head.
Okay, they don't eat.
They don't seem to be eating from anything here.
Well, I looked up gaboon snakes, and they look so derpy.
Gaboon vipers are terrifying.
They're pretty cute.
They have some of the most venom that you can get.
They're also
They're-
quite cute.
They are pretty
They
cute.
have a big mouth.
Their eyes are like really forward, and then their cheeks are
I
flared.
gotta look at some pictures. I haven't seen them.
And it has like a hooked nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're terrifying.
There they are. Yeah. Yeah. They're cute.
They do actually, like, out of all of the snakes, look the most ready to kill you, though.
They have huge
They-
fangs and huge amounts of venom and a very big mouth.
They're such cute little things. So, you guys are eating away. It's mostly silence. You guys are getting to the end of the meal, and you says, "Well, I am terribly disappointed I will not get to see you all.
Oh, I'm
But
so
I
sorry.
suppose I can come to your room and help you with your organizing."
Really?
Yes.
It's pretty, like, a lot.
I will bring some handmaids.
Like 2.
Of course. Do you want me to bring your other handmaid as well?
Oh, I haven't. Is she still here?
Your other handmaid is a tiefling. Yes. I was borrowing her for a little while, but you were gone.
Sure. She's pretty good at keeping me well dressed. Kind of strict, but it's okay.
All right.
Well, it has been lovely. I will excuse myself. As I said, I am so excited to get to know you all over the next few days as they come. And to have my darling sister back.
I do a big smile at her.
She smiles and gets up and leaves. And, good evening, mother.
All right. Wonderful.
I'm done eating. Like,
Yeah.
halfway through everyone eating, like, she just doesn't eat that much.
As,
But hers look spicy.
you've got like a curry in front of you.
There's a spicy section at the table, and it's barely touched by anyone but her and Sock.
As Sussatil will put down her implements as well.
If you watch Cyrus eat, he doesn't eat balanced. It looks like he only eats the shit he loves. Like, it's very much like if he's like, okay, this and this is delicious, he just eats those two things.
As a person, I save the good things for last. I eat all the
Yeah.
things I don't want to eat
Same.
first.
Same.
Cyrus seems like he completely ignores all of the other stuff and only eats the best things that catch his fancy.
Or else I'll never eat the other things. I'll just stop.
Well, that was delicious.
I am going to go. I had a project as well. I am trying to finish. Bring me these gifts when you have time.
Can I see the project?
When it is done.
Oh, okay. Exciting.
I also had a question for you, maybe, Sussatil. Could be a favor to me and maybe something that you'd be able to work on.
I do not owe you any favors.
I know. That's fine, then I would owe you a favor.
What?
I'll come chat with you tomorrow or something.
Oh,
When I come give you gifts.
she will stand up and leave.
Bye!
Um,
Oh, that's all Sock for you. And it's just us and my mother.
as your mother is sitting there and she looks over.
Want us to go?
I was assuming you would want to talk to me.
Oh. Hi.
I see.
Sorry, we just like talked a lot on the way back.
Well, very well.
If
I
you
was
want.
incorrect.
Oh, we're getting my notebook put into another book so you could see how I did on my adventures and I can bring it to you when it's done.
Certainly, I would be happy to read of your adventures.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. I really want you to read it. Minnow read it already. And she's going to make it so you can actually read it.
I saw that she has finally managed to get your room clean. I do hope it will stay that way this time, since you have promised to be such an excellent daughter.
totally. You know, she reorganized my books.
I had not noticed.
Yeah, they used to be organized by the first letter of every book. And now they're organized by author,
By color.
by color, whatever.
I see.
It's a travesty.
Well,
I have
at
to
least you
fix
have
it, though.
something to do. And something to take ownership in that clean room of yours.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I am being patronizing.
Well,
I am
God.
happy to have you back, Cylph'e. This
pretty
place has
cool.
not been the same without you.
Is it because I leave messes?
No,
Oh, really?
really. It is a certain warmth you bring here.
Okay. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's a lot. The servants have to do, like, many games with me.
It's quite the daughter you
Now,
have.
to your... Thank you. I was about to say to your companions, whenever Cylph'e has had her fill of your company, you are free to leave.
If I wouldn't ever leave. Unless I wanted to, of course.
Of course. Well, I should retire. If you wish for dessert, you may ask for it, but I am feeling quite full.
Okay.
Thank you for dinner.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. She will stand up and her chair gets pushed in by one of the servants, so she will exit and Garnak will follow after her.
As we're like walking back, I get her to show me like the hallways and like how to get to the garden so that I can rip around into the side area.
I used to go through this one to leave to the city because it has a door that the servants leave through because we don't want them leaving the main door.
Okay, so that's a sneaky way out.
Yeah.
I marked that.
I mean, you still have to go around by the front. Also, good call not talking to your mom until we've got some sort of plan.
Was
Yeah.
I supposed to talk to her?
Well, because it sounds like we're allowed to leave when we want when you're done with us, but it sounds like you're not allowed to leave.
Yeah, I'm aware. I was supposed to talk to her about that?
We were planning on talking to your sister and seeing if there was something we could do.
Yeah.
Which one?
That's laugh.
Cylaph. You think Cylaph is the one that can...
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
And you think Sausatil can help me
Maybe.
with
You have to
like clothing?
She doesn't really like people though, so you have to kind of convince her.
Well, what does she like?
She likes bones. And blood.
Okay.
And... Well, she's not really a fan of organs because they're kind of too mushy.
She's a blacksmith.
Do you think she can make clothing? Magical clothing?
I've never seen her make anything magical or clothing. Seen her make some armors.
We're also probably going to talk to Cylaph about it because she knows more people because she's one of the diplomats of the family.
Okay. Does she also do magic stuff or?
I don't know.
I honestly don't know.
She hasn't really let any of us know what she does. She just kind of leads people.
Okay.
Never accept an invite to her room without me.
Okay.
There's many bones there.
I think we should go tomorrow to her room.
Well, she's coming to us
Okay.
tonight.
Okay.
And maybe we'll make it so we don't have to go to her room.
I'm excited to see Smoke again. I
Who's
haven't seen her for... that's the other handmaiden.
Yeah.
Oh, the tiefling.
She's pretty strict though.
She used to be an adventurer, and then
Oh.
I could tell her everything!
yeah, I think it'd be exciting to talk to her. She might have some tips for us. She's pretty successful, and then Cylph'e made Her Highness hire her as a handmaid.
Okay. Well, I'll see you in a bit. If you need anything.
You have to come help organize books or else we're going to be suspicious of why we didn't go to my sister's room.
Oh shit.
I think Minnow's waiting to introduce him to the other servants, so they know his face and know why he's
I'll meet you up at the
servants'
room.
quarters.
Okay.
Okay. I step out into the garden and go over to Minnow.
Okay.
I
as
go
you
or
head
sneak over to like the.
Minnow would be waiting on the side of the room for you by the servants' quarters. As you see her
Oh.
head peek out, and she motions you to come over.
Hey. Okay, I come over.
Hi, come in, please.
Okay, I walk in.
As a very thin hallway that runs down like the side of this, and basically like service tunnels, like built in the walls of some of the parts of the building.
Yeah.
It leads you back into one of these that heads immediately towards a kitchen. There's like a little living area underneath, and you get introduced to the servants that live here. You see a bunch of them kind of leaned back. They've got their aprons untied, and there's a couple of younger servants who seem to be doing the dishes at the moment. And there's the probably the elders among the servants who are leaned here after slaving away in the kitchen for a bit. So, nice to meet you. Welcome to the kitchen.
No, nice to meet you. Thank you. Do you guys have to haul the hot water down here?
No, it is not required. We are right next to the ocean.
Oh, okay. So and do you have to heat the water down here, or?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Is that like pretty difficult? Like you have to use like wood and stuff?
Yes, we have a wood stove for heating the water.
Okay.
You are very interested in the hot water? Do you perhaps need a bathroom?
No, I was just thinking of ways I could help out if you guys needed anything.
I have been told you are not a specialist in water.
Specialist in heating water.
We are quite deficient, but perhaps we can put you to use.
Here, watch, and I'll just show you. I'm gonna go over to like a pot of water that's just sitting on the stove, cold.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stick my finger in it, and then I'm gonna touch the side of the pot, and then it's gonna slowly start to boil, much quicker than it normally would.
Now you have buried the lid. Yes, we will find use for you.
Buried the what?
The lid.
What's that?
It is an expression.
Oh.
She has not led with the best point.
Oh, okay. I'm just like, if I'm around, I can help you guys out. Like.
We will find use for you, do not worry, fireman.
Okay. Alright. Sounds good. I'm like, if it makes sense, I can heat up a lot of water really fast and probably save you guys a lot of time.
I am very excited.
Okay.
Can you not tell?
Insight check.
His voice.
Is that insight?
17.
Kate, 20?
A law about the Gaboon Viper said they look like a 5-year-old about to give their opinion on not getting expensive cereal at the grocery store. Law said you'll have a new home, you can never leave this place.
I'm glad you like my home.
What did you get, Daniel?
20.
20. Natural?
Dirty.
Okay, dirty 20. Yeah, you can tell she's not very expressive. So you believe her when she says she's excited. She doesn't seem to be making
Okay,
fun
but she's
of
not
you.
like making fun of me. I'm like, okay, awesome, thanks. And I go to try to take the servants' like quarters over closer to like Cylph'e's room and find like the exit where I could like.
The best you
pop
can
out.
get up to is the 2nd floor, and then you can take the stairs up from there to the 3rd floor.
Okay, and then what's the closest servants' exit over by close to my like little garden hut?
That would be. There's a servant passage out into the garden.
Okay.
So you have to go across some like stones to get across one of the planter beds, and then you can get out into the garden.
Okay. I once I done meet the servants, I pop out and hop up this.
When you're looking out at that exit, you would actually catch sight of the gardener himself. As you would see a gnome. And he's dressed rather strangely. Everybody's in this like very prim, proper uniform. And he is in, you can't tell whether it's green or brown or whether that's mud, but he's in a muddy green tunic. And you can see like up to the elbow just coated in mud as it started to like drizzle recently. And looks like he's having a stare down with one of the plants as he's bent like 90 degrees at the waist, just glaring at an innocuous little like budding plant in one of the spots.
I'm just gonna quietly watch how this plays out for a minute or two.
Just dead silence as he stares at it. More water. Stands straight up and walks away.
What a weird man. Okay. I go upstairs to the 2nd floor and cut up over to her where her room would be.
Okay. As you knock on the door,
Open up!
Lance would open the door.
No, thank you, Lance.
Welcome.
I am back. What was the name of the lady I met?
The lady down in the kitchens.
You don't have to give me all of them, but have them prepared just in case I need to talk to any of the servants at any time.
Her name is Marge.
Marge, okay. I was just meeting Marge.
Oh, Marge is very cool.
Yeah, she runs most of the servant duties and whatnot.
Yeah, she's great.
What did she say?
Oh, nothing like of crazy importance. I bend over to like tuck my boot in a nice message to Cylph'e, like, she showed me all the servant corridors.
Oh, that's good.
Alright, let's organize these books.
Is my sister here yet?
She is not here yet.
Okay.
Well, no point in doing the work without her here.
Amina,
Yes,
are you working on the book thing?
I cannot bring myself to.
Why?
It hurts my soul.
Why?
It is so beautiful. Why must we destroy it?
No, I mean the writing.
Oh, yes, I have made excellent progress.
I don't want you to do the books.
I know.
Okay.
Ever again, actually.
I know.
I'm going to go over to the
Maybe one
bookshelf,
section.
and I'm going to grab a shelf of the books,
2 sections.
and I'm going to put the shelf
Roll
of books,
persuasion.
like a big chunk of the books, onto the table. And I'm just going to like, and just...
Shot a 17.
Fine. 2. So, the way we're organizing now, because clearly the first way didn't work, every second word.
So alphabetically by second word?
Yeah.
What about books that only have one word?
I think you can go back, but if you would allow me to choose 2 shelves to keep because they have very excellent color palettes and would make very good frames for either side of the room, if I can keep those and you could organize the rest.
Okay.
Roll
Is
another
that suitable?
persuasion.
7.
1.
But you said yes to 2.
Yeah, I didn't. You
But
were asking for what?
Cylph'e, if you, and I'm gonna help her.
She has advantage.
No, I'm gonna roll.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, roll.
If you, if you only give her one, it'll look stupid. It won't look symmetrical.
I don't really care about that.
I know, but like, I think of all the people that come in here and be like, oh, look at this Cylph'e. She must be.
Well, my uncle would be very mean.
Stupid.
Roll persuasion.
Okay.
18.
Okay, that is a 26.
Fine, you get two walls of them. Look, I point to them, okay? This one, this shelf,
Give her the 2 in the ends.
and this shelf, okay? But only those shelves.
I look at her with a smile.
You can organize the rest.
Take the small wins.
I will move them to the appropriate positions once you're done.
Okay.
Initiate
Actually,
montage.
I want those 2 shelves. So once they are clear, I can start to move them. I already knew which ones I wanted.
Okay.
Really?
Yes.
Initiate the montage. You know that song that's like da 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 da.
We're doing it for every second word.
That's Mook taking the books
What
off the shelves.
Awful organization.
It works really well for her.
What about books that only have one word in
Yeah,
their
that
title?
was my question. What if they only have one
On
word?
the first chapter.
The second word of the first chapter? That's horrendous! I have never heard of a worse organizing system.
I'm gonna turn to her and be like, Cylph'e,
What? This is how I work.
do you just want to roll like 6 dice?
Do you know how long that would... Okay, imagine you've got 6 books in front of you. You take the first one, and the second word of the first chapter is an A.
I just finished
Once
reading.
you've got 3 books, and you have to check back and be like, oh, what was this? You have to open every book.
Okay.
Go past the introduction.
And?
Find the second word.
That's how I work.
Remember that, but then, what if that wasn't it? Now you gotta check 6 of the... And the more you have organized, the worse it becomes as you try to find...
Isaac,
It wouldn't be this much work if you didn't touch them in the first place.
I just read Name of the Wind. So, and about the Arcanum, I can't. This sounds... Because, like, they're in one of the books I was reading, they have a huge library filled with books. But over hundreds of years, there's been infighting between different librarians on how to, like, analyze things. They've stolen books from other librarians, hid them. So there's, like, 10 different naming schemes. There's one book, there's, like, partial systems that have been built off each other. It's, yeah.
Oh, Inverse Ninja showed up. Law gifted them 6 months. Oh, gotta get that even 240.
Cylaph is the queen of the abyss.
They said at La Tyrannus, thanks for the gift. La, I see you, thanks. Sylvia's squealing.
Regrettably, I
Hi,
pick up a
Inverse,
book
nice to
that
see you.
says Aboliths and Absolution by Alan Adelford. I open it up to the first chapter, look at the second word, and it says
Despair.
or it says something like, in Lithuania, or something like that. I'm like, Ellen is! Yeah, I'm like, you see this alliteration?
Yeah, it goes...
Abliths and Absolution by
second-
Alan Adelford?
Yeah.
It goes in L.
Oh, good. I really like that. I don't know why you guys are judging me so harshly. It wouldn't be this much work if they weren't touched. I remember each book, and each book has to go in by a certain word, and
Can
not...
I roll a religion check?
For?
The god that is the domain of like insanity and Alzheimer's and like dementia. I'm seeing if anything I know about any of this madness, if it fits any of the things. Like, could she be a disciple?
Okay, so there is not a god to that specifically. However, there is an archfey that would be
One.
the closest.
Okay, I rolled a nat one.
Okay, well, you're not gonna know it, but I do want to find it.
Okay,
It
I'll
might just be
take
insanity.
My insight, my inspiration.
Yeah,
Thanks.
of course. I don't know why you guys are so judgy. It's my book.
Not judgy, just
You
like
guys don't have to read them.
It would be Lady Delirium would be as close to a goddess of that as anybody.
you know, Cylph'e, when
Yeah.
you're like in a really, really dark room,
Yeah.
Eris.
or you peer into a well or a dark void,
Okay.
right? You're like when you peer into the abyss and the abyss peers back
Am I an abyss?
or whispers back.
Am
to
I
you.
scary?
What's your guys' passive perception?
Minus 13.
13?
Passive perception 17.
Oh, sorry. Minus 16.
I need to switch to like 16. As I feared, both of you would notice trying to sneak out as Lance, like quietly trying
Come
to
back!
close-
Where are you going?
I had something to...
Where do you have to
I
do?
need to guard the door.
No,
in
you
case
don't.
somebody
Where's the
is-
unicorn? In the stable.
I should go check on it.
No, you shouldn't. Why do you want to leave?
I don't want to organize books.
You can just stand here.
Lance.
I just don't want you under the guard's hand because they're really mean to you.
It's fine. I'm used to it.
I don't want you to be used to
Plus,
it.
I've gotten a lot better, and I kind of am excited for...
To show off.
I want to try to... I want to duel.
You want a duel?
Yeah,
Who?
I'd duel
the
you.
captain.
Oh, you're gonna get... I
Hold
want to
on.
watch.
Hold on. You want to duel the captain?
Yeah.
Too
Like,
glad,
you want to fight him
right?
right now?
Not right now, like next time we have training.
You have to tell me when.
Sure.
I want to go see you.
And I'll buff you up.
No, you can't. It's a duel.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'll buff him up.
You don't understand
Like, I'll make your
duels?
fire sword.
I get duels, but, I mean, I've lost him a number of times. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need it.
You have to ask him first.
Yeah, that's fine.
Better.
I'm excited. Listen,
I'm excited for you, but you
What?
can't cheat.
last time I was here, it was all practice. It was all theory. I swung a sword hundreds of times, but never against someone or something trying to kill me. And I just feel like I've improved a lot. And also, the people in Yang fight in interesting ways, and I think I might surprise him.
Okay, well, hey, you let us know when you're going to do it. We'll come watch.
As long as you don't cheat.
Yeah,
I hate cheating.
how am I gonna cheat?
By getting buffs without talking to him.
Yeah, no, I'll talk
That's
to him.
called cheating.
Well,
Well, what?
Okay.
Is he going to get buffs too? Then it is cheating.
alright, we'll talk to him.
I'm going to turn to one of the servants. I'm like, Balin's Folly by Grisneck. This will go in N.
As the door creaks open, and you see stepping in is a female tiefling. Smoke, you would recognize her. She has dusky sort of like charcoal gray skin, and she has these horns that curl down behind her ears and just kind of like frame the bottom of her ears. And she has a couple of gems that like hang off them, almost like earrings would from her ears, but up the end of her horns
I'm
instead.
going to hug her like, oh my god, Snook!
You run up, you hit the studded leather that she has on as you forgot how solid the spurs on it were.
Okay, I hug her.
As she just grabs your head and like pushes you into her chest.
Hello? I heard my sister had you. Did she do anything?
She had me doing odd jobs.
What jobs?
Dealing with problems here or there.
Like murder problems.
I didn't have to kill anybody.
Oh.
There was a couple of miscreants that she needed for something.
I killed people. So many people.
I've heard you had quite the adventures. She will sit down in one of your chairs and she leans back, and this is the most informal of her servants you've seen, as she immediately kicks one leg over her knee.
This
and
is
lean
Smoke.
back.
This is Cyrus.
Hello, Smoke.
Hello?
He does fire stuff.
I do.
So much cool fire stuff.
Wizard?
Less bookish.
One of those.
What does that mean?
Sorcerer or something. Unless you've got a pact. Do you
No,
serve a dark god, Cyrus?
It's a sorcerer thing.
Ah, shame.
You seem so excited about that. Are you a warlock?
No, I'm not. However,
Runs in the family.
no. I had perhaps the best romp ever with a particular warlock, and I've not forgotten it.
Oh. Well, I'm back. Until I can decide or convince them to leave again.
Minnow, you are not sitting very properly. I'm aware, Minnow.
Or are you supposed to... should I be sitting better?
Just tell me about your adventures already, kid.
Okay, so I shall go through it all. Like almost died once, and then oh my god, there was another time and
Okay, as you're going over your adventures, you get to the part of you guys outside the tower, and you guys fought the Umber Hulks there, and she's going I've tasseled with a few of those.
I was stuck under the pit, under people, and they almost killed me, but I killed them, and well, I didn't. And then he exploded their blood guts all over me.
Don't make that mistake twice.
Nope.
We thought they were mole people.
Never met any mole people, but I've met an Umber Hulk or two.
Me and Jasmine were quite certain.
Yeah,
that
they're
it wasn't.
interesting.
And then we went in the tower. I can't tell you. She told me not to tell you. But that was pretty cool.
Who told you not to tell me? Don't listen to him.
The tower told me not to tell you.
You talked to the tower?
Yeah.
What did you talk to the tower about?
Oh, she wanted us to kill someone who was trying to kill her. And then we found out that he could stop hearts just immediately. So it was a very scary fight. And then I missed, and then everyone else missed, and then Jasmine hit him real hard. It just touched you, and then you die.
I'm proud of you. You had quite the journey.
I did really good. And then I killed a mer person with cleric stuff underwater. And then I swam up. I had everyone on me, and I did all the swimming.
She starts rolling a cigarette as you're talking.
I'm cautiously watching her and what's her face? The other
Minnow?
Minnow. I'm watching how Minnow reacts.
You see Minnow has walked up when she started rolling it and is just behind her shoulder, and she lights it, and Minnow's finger comes out and just puts it out. No.
I'm just waiting to see how
She
this plays
flicks
out.
it into Minnow's hair. Excuse me.
Oh.
There is no smoking in Cylph'e's room.
Why not?
It is not good for your lungs, and also makes the place very stinky, and it will seep into the books. And once again, the books are flammable.
You're really worried about that.
She looks at Cyrus as she says that part.
I haven't put a single bit of fire on the books.
You should see what Cyrus can do, Smoke. Look, show her.
I look at
Maybe we don't. Here.
What if we did it on the balcony?
Okay.
You can
Okay.
make them dance. Do the dancing ones.
Can I do the dancing ones on the candles?
Smoke, do you have your sword?
Of course I have my sword.
Do it on her sword.
Alright. Minnow, are you okay with that? If I keep it to the
Of
candles
course.
and the sword? Okay, cool. I'm gonna cast elemental weapon
Okay.
onto her sword.
She has it in a sideways, across the back sheath, so she pulls out a short, Tanto sort of blade
Okay.
out.
This one, it becomes +1 fire sword.
As it lights with flame.
Yeah, and it doesn't damage like unless she wants it to. Like she could put it away, kind of thing, because it lasts for an hour.
Just look at it. Not
There's an
bad.
extra D4, and then
Make it dance, make it dance.
All right, and then I flick out control flames, and I make it like her sword dancing with like purple green flames, and a small like wailing hiss of like a demon coming from it, like just like if you leaned in close to the blade, it'd be like.
Okay. They're like hissing and wailing and popping of the flames as they begin to dance across the edge of the blade, and she's looking at it. Neat trick.
Yeah.
I like the flame along the blade the best, so she sheathes it.
Yeah, that's
really
dangerous.
good.
That'll do some extra damage. And then I do like the usual. I like 3 different candles on the table. I make them into like arcane wizard towers that are like 3 different colors, and the one you see the one was just like and like throws a fireball, and it goes like 5 feet from like an inch or 2 from the candle, and then disappears. And then the other one over here, the green one, is like no, and it comes, and he's just like, and it blocks it off.
See, he's really good with fire.
My favorite one is this though, and I'll just grab a piece of paper and put fire on it, just like roll it around. Minnow doesn't like that one though.
Why are you burning paper?
I'm not burning it. See, I handed her the paper.
That is useful paper.
The fire.
I can see now that it is not burnt.
See, you have some faith.
I do not like this trick. She puts it down on the table carefully.
We've come to a peace truce. I said I won't do it anymore to the books.
Do you like him? Small.
I do.
He's really cool. And then Lance learned how to fight. And he saved me like twice. I saved him more.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Well,
I
he's
met
gonna
her.
battle the captain tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh,
We have to
I'm showing
see.
up for that.
Yeah. He's like, I'm so cool and powerful. I should fight him. And then he asked, and then they were going to boost him without telling the captain, which was cheating. Don't like that.
He probably needs it.
No,
It's just like a little bit.
no. And then Jasmine is a real go with this like thing, whatever. Like I should like try to shape it with her hands.
Oh, I go over to. I'm like, hey Jasmine, do you want to come to the fight with us and help us boost up Lance?
There's gonna be a bunch of guys fighting there, all the guards.
Yeah,
They're all gonna
probably.
be very sweaty.
Are they all lizards?
A lot of them.
I can handle that.
Yeah, if you can
You
help.
really like their tongues, huh?
But we're
I
gonna
don't know yet.
We're gonna boost Lance up for the fight. You can do that red shield thing for him.
I think I agree with Sophie. That's probably cheating.
We'll let Lance decide.
No, we're just going to tell the captain of the guard, and then it won't be cheating because he'll be aware.
Okay.
Guys, this is getting a lot of discussion.
Of course it is. You're cheating.
Lance's face is like red.
We really just want to see it. We're like the best spectators.
Okay. Oh, hey, you know what? Look at this. Accounting and finance. Minnow, this is going in Z.
I am not helping with that part. I was told
sorry.
I did not have to.
I handed it to one of the other assistants.
Oh, do
This
you want
one's
to see?
going in Z.
Do you guys want to see my cool thing?
Which one?
What cool thing are we talking
I'm
about?
throwing up my teacup, and I'm like, "This is my teacup. Come on out."
I love tea.
on
Oh
out.
my gosh, it is adorable. Can I have it?
No. His name is Bubbles. He
As
makes
the little tea weird's face.
he
pokes
makes
out.
tea for me, and then I drink it, and then he'll make more.
Watch.
He is perfect in every way.
I put some tea bag into him and pour some water.
As he's like pushing against the tea bag and like pushes it out.
How did we
You
do?
see 2 like pieces come out like waving towards him first.
I'm confused.
Just do what you have to do.
Okay, what do you want?
As he goes like real low in the cup, and as he like lays flat in it, it's only like a quarter full.
Yeah.
Water.
Pops back
Oh,
up
I pour water into it.
as he dances around as the water swirls in, like kind of riding it.
Okay. And then I put the tea in.
As he sinks in with the tea bag, and you watch it start to rapidly diffuse into the tea. And a little while later, he pops up and he's pointing at the tea bag and like trying to lift it out of the water.
I grab it.
You want a sip?
As he goes and like sits up on the edge of the cup, and Minnow's like, "I won't hurt him."
No.
Okay,
It's not too hot.
it is perfect.
He makes it really good, right?
You have done a very good job. He
Right.
is dancing in happiness, and this makes me quite pleased.
You like him?
I like him very much.
I know we got him from a ship that we were like saving from, well, not saving, we were just stealing from pirates.
He is the one I read about?
Yeah. You like him?
Hello.
I also got this cool cloak. And she'll take off her mantis cloak.
Yeah.
Her mantis? I don't know. And it's like has got the
Right.
tail. And it's like this lets me breathe underwater infinitely and gives me like super speed in it.
That's handy. I could have used one of those a couple of times.
Oh, I also got a cloak. Mine lets me teleport,
Yeah.
and then I have
We have an orb.
it's. I was going to talk about this, but it followed me here on the ship, Isaac.
Yeah.
So it's been out while I was on the ship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then it's been out while I've been walking around here.
We have an orb.
Except for when I was like in the throne room or at dinner kind
Yeah.
of thing. But it's been following me around, mapping everything
Look,
since I left.
it's a map.
Watch, and I'll pull up the map thing, and so show what I know of Shiraz so far.
This is everywhere we went. Plus, well, not beforehand. Like, this is after we got it.
Yeah,
Look at how many places.
and it shows the trips to like the slots and around and over there and all around clouds.
This was the
and-
cleft of Izar.
Yep.
I can't tell you. But it was pretty
Oh,
cool.
if I was a little less retired, I would steal this so fast.
And then you could see the path we took across the ocean here. Oh, that's where we met up with the sea hag and the gigantic shark.
I told it to fuck itself, and she said she would remember me forever.
Well, that seems unwise.
And
I
then,
can't do anything about it now.
Now we're at the island here, and so Shiraz shows the pieces that I've seen so far.
Yeah, it would show just like the coastline from like the eastern coast up to the northeastern corner is where
Yeah,
you guys
and
are
it
at.
shows like it's like Cylph'e's tower, this tower.
Oh, actually, I don't know, it's super cool. The tower awakened some of our items. So my headband has a spirit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
And as like we get like more acquainted or like just go around, it'll start learning and it'll start like getting better at its job.
Would that happen for you and Lance and who else? Or
Jasmine and you.
Yeah, yours would have awoken at this point too.
okay, I
We were
was
gonna
playing
come
it
to
in
that.
that it hadn't. Yeah.
I mean, if you hadn't been wearing the ring very much, it wouldn't have happened yet. But if you've been wearing the ring the whole time, it would have.
I was
definitely
giving you an opportunity to do our little scene.
They're into kinky
We
shit.
had talked. We're like, we're going to cut back and do that at the beginning. There's no way we'll forget immediately. And here we are, 9:51.
You can just do it now.
Do you want to cut back to your?
We don't have to cut
your
back. We can
memory?
just have it have not happened yet.
Sure. If you've been wearing the ring like
I have.
around your neck instead and had like a cloth
Yeah.
between it, then it would have taken a lot longer to wake up.
Yeah, I would have put it on my thing, like on my hand now, because I'm tired of wearing a necklace.
Okay. As you would feel it, almost like a tremor through your hand.
Whoa.
A little bit of a shake. It seems talking about it and you've been like fiddling with it during this conversation has finally pushed something into wakefulness as it's like a light that kind of comes on behind your eyes. It feels blinding, but you can still see normally around you and you feel this consciousness starting to grasp, and it's very strange. It's like a knowledge unfamiliar to itself. You feel it grasping with this alien surroundings and this alien knowledge that seems to fill in some of the blanks. And you hear a voice. So much.
So much what?
So much pain.
Can I help you?
What are you?
I'm Cyrus.
Cyrus, why do I know so much? Why do I know so little?
I'm not sure you just started talking to me. I'm thinking this to it. I'm not saying
This me is strange.
what were you before?
I don't know. I don't know if there was a before. I feel like there was a before.
Okay.
But I only just now know what before is.
Okay. Well, if I can help you, if you have any questions, let me know.
I have too many answers at the moment.
Okay. Well, you let me know if you need anything.
Need anything?
Welcome to my ring.
Ring?
Yeah, apparently.
I am a ring?
Apparently. Or in a ring or something. I'll think of like a picture of it on my hand.
I am a ring.
Well, it's...
I did not agree to be your ring. You called it your ring.
It was my ring. And then you became part of it.
So now it is me.
I suppose it would be your ring now. Your ring on my hand. I guess technically I'm carrying it for you.
I am very tired.
That's okay. How would you have a nap?
There is a lot of pain.
Can I help you with that?
I'm going back to the dark place.
Okay.
As you feel like consciousness fading into sleep, it seems to settle away.
That was weird. Did your headband talk to you?
They were talking the entire time to Smoke. It's like, what?
Did your headband talk to you?
Yeah.
Okay, well my ring just talked to me.
Really?
Yeah, it
What
said
did
it's
it
in a
say?
lot of
Did it give
pain.
you a name?
Did I get a name? No, I didn't get a name.
Do you want to know mine? Well, I named it.
Oh, okay.
It didn't have any, and it was like, what's going on? And so I was telling it what was going on.
Okay.
I'm finding my notes on them as well.
See who finds it first.
I've hidden it in here somewhere.
Mine was away before. Okay.
Twila. The Band of Knowledge.
Twyla! Not Twila, Twyla.
Yeah.
I have to find where it is, because now I'm very upset.
And let me just make a note of Daniel's.
Yeah, I just passed by it. It's on day 12.
Alright, well, that's cool. I didn't know...
So you didn't hear anything that we said?
Well, they just said they're in a lot of pain, and they had a lot of questions and a lot of answers, and...
We were talking to her about your clothing situation where you need it unburned.
Oh, yeah.
Because she knows magic things, right?
I don't know.
I mean, I've handled a few magic items here or there.
Magic items
Oh.
don't burn if you burn them,
Yeah,
right?
Not generally.
I'm trying to find some magic clothing that won't burn every time I...
Every time he does magic, he goes naked.
When I use a lot of magic, I tend to light on fire, and it burns my clothing.
You found very interesting traveling companions.
Oh yeah,
I knew you would.
they're really fun.
So I'm thinking...
For that, you're going to need some of the old stuff. The new shit that the wizards just put some spells into will burn away just like anything else.
Okay, so where would I get that?
Luck, I guess.
My sister.
Or you can jump a couple of adventurers that have some gear you want.
I was thinking of maybe talking to her mom and being like, hey, sometimes me and Cylph'e get in a fight, and I don't want Cylph'e to see me naked.
I don't suggest that, but there's always good days to die.
Yeah, my mom's determined unless I prove myself I'm never leaving again. I will leave again.
So which one, remember she was saying something about we should talk to Cylaph or
Yeah.
Cylaph? Which one should we talk to?
Cylaph, because she's the one that will
So if we
know the
convince
people.
Cylaph to, convince her that you're
I
old
feel
enough.
somewhat like a devil coming in when my name is called.
Cylaph!
Hello.
She will push open the door.
We are talking about your connections because we need to get magic clothing for him.
I need magic clothing for him.
have
He goes
a
naked every time
problem
he uses it.
that when I use a certain amount of magic, I light on fire.
He goes naked.
Yeah.
I can perhaps look around with some of the people I know to see if they have any sort of solutions.
Really?
I'd owe you a favor, and I could maybe give you something.
I owe you a favor. Doesn't.
Yeah.
What is a few small gestures between friends?
Well, I
Also wanted
appreciate it.
to talk to you. So I want to go adventuring again.
Cylph'e, are you going to invite me in to sit, or are we going to talk in the doorway all evening?
Oh, you can come in. I thought. Sorry.
She will step
I'll
in.
pull a chair up for her.
She will sit in it and give you a demure sort of smile. Thank you.
So
As her servants will also come in, or at least her handmaid.
she only was allowed 2.
Yeah.
Can I make her a cup of tea?
Sure. I want to show her the tea weird though.
Okay, go ahead.
After I get introduced to these characters, so I can write them down.
Also, I would like if you could send me a PDF or an Excel spreadsheet of the staff from the servant quarters. That'd be great. I would like the woodcutters as well.
As you would see too, they look probably better as bodyguards than handmaids. There are 2. Oh, what's the race called? Grog. Fuck, what are they called?
Oh, Goliath.
Goliaths. You would see 2 Goliaths duck into the room. Both of them seem to be female, and both of them are completely bald on the top,
What's their
bulging
name?
muscles. Okay. There is...
Sim's here! Ah, fuck! Fuck!
Do we get Cimarron?
I got a fucking Runa Hydrate.
Oh my god!
Ah, 10,000
Skim.
points, baby!
Drink up, baby. Go fuck yourself.
Bruna said, I see you love Minnow, and Law said she is perfect in every way.
Drink up, baby.
And then, so Cyrus is actually Magic Mike. Runa, drink up, baby.
It's Cyrus has a metal skirt armor kilt thing he wears so that if he burns off all his clothes, he doesn't end up completely.
Drink up, drink
Nude.
up.
That's the first
Her
water.
favorite, Cimaro.
First water.
Respect
She's
to playing our games again.
is Sim subscribed right now?
I believe so.
Okay.
Sim said, I told you I had it.
Just
Laughing
checking. We
face.
wouldn't want anybody to sneak in here unsubscribed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's got a star by him.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah, 4-month subscriber. Well, he better be. He sure is. I was gifted the sub last week.
How dare you enter the chat and be unsubscribed, you horse and knave!
All right. So the names of these lovely women are Stefana
Stefano.
and Brila.
Stefana and Brila. Hello, Cylaph. And,
Yes, we got past that part when I came in.
Okay.
Hello again, Cyrus.
okay, anyway.
So, we decided we're gonna organize my books by the second word of the first chapter.
So, for example, okay, finance and function will get put into M because of the
word.
way it is.
Yeah.
Cylph'e.
Did you like it?
I do not. This is a terrible method of
But I know
organizing
where
books.
everything is when I do it like this.
Cylph'e, it is not possible that you know where everything is.
Ask me where one of them are.
Well, considering that you look to be perhaps 2 rows into your organization, I do
Ask
not...
me about any of them on the floor. I could get it for you.
Where is the Fall of Dagur?
I would,
She mentions one of the books that you guys have not started to organize yet.
I would find it.
Yes, you're looking at the colors around you. Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Also, Cylph'e is actually just really good at remembering.
If you have
memorizing the
locate
books.
object, this is the best time for locate object.
I might have it on. I don't have it on.
No. Man, a locate object would be a god tier librarian spell.
That is a 22.
22, as you're looking over And this is one that your sister really likes. It is a very, intrigue-y sort of book that she's tried to convince you to read many times. So you recognize it as it's often been left out on your, reading table, and you manage to spot the familiar gilded spine, the gold thread that goes down either side of it.
Cylph'e's actually, really good at memorizing her books, okay.
As even with a organization system you did not set up, you managed to spot the spine and remember it, and pull it down.
Here we go.
Well, then it looks like you should keep this organization system since it works so well for you.
I grab the book. I look at what was it
And
called
by that
again?
I mean the colors that you just pulled that from.
That's not what I did.
It was among the books that are organized
That's
by colors still.
I'm telling you, I could roll something else, but Cylph'e is good at, remembering her books, which is what she is using, not the colors.
I know you didn't use the colors, but it was in amongst the books still organized by color, and she's suggesting since you found it so easily,
I
you should
didn't find
keep
it by color. Why would I find it? Don't! Me?
You are so easy to rile up, sister.
I'm gonna. What's the book called again?
It was The Fall of Dagur.
I'm gonna open it up. Hey,
Thank you. It's how I organize, and then I remember it all better. Okay.
Well,
I
I have
also...
brought some help. As the two guard-looking types will start going through and looking at books and setting them out in the different letter sections.
They could reach it really high.
Yeah, they have pretty good reach. They need less of ladder assistance for some of the taller books.
I'm doing a little. I'm like, can you put this up there?
We are not touching those two shelves.
I'm not telling them to. Can you put it up there?
No, I was just telling them that not to touch those two shelves of books and to not fill those two shelves because I am going to fill those once they are empty with books from those shelves to those ones.
Can you take this one and put it up there? Thanks.
Slides it into
I
place.
go and empty the two shelves that she's talking about.
Okay.
And so that
she
can
will
start to do her thing.
She will get up and start to put books away, and you see your sister walk over to your desk that she was at and pick up your journal that she was transcribing.
You're
and
going to
start
read
flip
it?
through
You want my actual one?
She picked up the one she's transcribing from, so it is your actual one.
If
She's
you need
now
help,
flipping
let me know.
through. Oh, I was expecting you to get more annoyed at me reading your journal, to be honest.
Why would I do that? I want everyone to read what I did.
Well, I remembered once or twice when I stole your diary.
Why did you didn't have to steal it, I could have just told you and it just had mean things in it.
I don't think you would have told me about all your crushes.
I don't have any. I don't get crushes.
Don't worry, I won't share with your friends this very interesting information that I know about your friend Cylph'e.
Hey, crush is enough.
I never.
Crushes?
I hit him. I never have crushes. I crush them with my foot. That's what that means.
Sounds like it runs in the family, eh?
We are not all so monstrous as you make us out to be.
Oh no, what? I should meet my dad.
Cylph'e has been telling you stories, I can guess.
I would never, ever in my life.
Perhaps aggrandizing some of the facts.
Well, I'm glad you came to meet us. It you know what I mean? It puts truth behind,
I cannot tell you how pleased I am that Cylph'e has brought in home more friends. It is such a lonely tower without them.
Yeah, it's so full right now. But they have their own rooms. So.
Of course. I would expect. It is the height of impropriety for them to be staying the evening here.
Yeah, they would never, ever.
Also, if the servants' quarters are not to your liking, I have some extra rooms in my tower that could be furnished for your sleeping.
He really likes servants' quarters. He's kind of into the poor thing.
I'm gonna take offense, but then also realize she's trying to save my life to what she thinks is an imminent
Is
death.
this true?
It's kind of he likes living it rough.
Why do you speak for him so much?
I
Steve?
think
He's
the
embarrassed.
word she's looking for is minimalist.
He's embarrassed.
Well, they are not currently furnished, so you may furnish them however minimally you like. I will tell the servants to show you so you have the option.
He'll really want some dust in there that'll just travel throughout your entire tower.
Sure, me and Cylph'e can come take a look at them after we're done with the books. How's that sound?
Excellent.
Okay.
You should not let her speak for you so much. You have a lovely voice, Cyrus.
Yeah, Cyrus. Speak for yourself. 4.
I do have a lovely voice, Sylphie.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe you should go stay in the tower.
I
Leave
would
the
be
orb
delighted
here.
to have some guests.
Anyways, we got stuff to
Wait,
do.
did Nightbot just get a sub?
I hope he did. Nightbot can get a sub?
Long gifted 3 months of tier 1 to Nightbot.
The final bastion of any of our
I
ad
didn't
revenue.
know that was possible.
That's hilarious.
Also, Lawson spoken like someone who definitely doesn't get crunches. I am an agent of chaos.
I never get crushes ever. Have you heard anything about the suitors Uncle's been trapping?
Oh, I have not had to see too much of Uncle, but when he is around, it is all he will talk about.
Why?
He has a very promising lineup, he said, and now that it has been so much distance since the last one was rejected, there were many more promising candidates willing to step forward.
Why does he always want to, you know?
Well,
The rich boys are so boring.
Uncle just wants to see you profitably married.
I don't need to be, because I'm super cool. I killed
course.
people, you know that?
You killed people.
Oh, yeah.
Tell
So
me
many.
about this.
I'll go into
My
detail.
sister
Yeah.
would not hurt the mice made for food has killed people.
Yeah.
She,
Tell me later when we are in private.
Okay, well, I don't go into all of the details.
Oh, if you must.
Okay. We also had another question, because I want to go adventuring again, like,
Oh, you
a
didn't
lot.
just invite me here for the pleasure of organizing your books into some hellish library?
I'm gonna roll persuade, whatever it would be, but I'm like, no, we definitely invited you, because we were gonna be doing this anyways, and the conversation makes the work go by so much easier.
Yeah.
I do love conversation.
So, we were wondering, because I really want to go adventuring again, but Uncle and Mother are prepared for me to never leave the house for like 3 years. And that's very boring, right? How am I supposed to go kill people, you know? And so, we need a way to convince her, but I don't know what she likes anymore, because whenever I like tried, she thought it was a play, and it was. But she didn't have to know that.
Ah, yes, my sister, the master of subterfuge.
Well, so we thought we could lean on you. If my... You'll find out that there is, in the hold of the ship that we came with, a statue of a friend of ours. Well, not a friend.
Feather.
A person named Blackfeather.
He was my friend.
He's a
I saw
horrible...
the new statue, yes.
Yeah, he's a horrible person. My sister was tortured by him, and she's gone
Dreadful.
insane. I need Cylph'e to help me find a cure. We have some information about how we could do it.
Why would you want to cure such a creature?
My sister?
Ah, this makes much more sense than you trying to
I would
clear
cure
this,
Blackfeather, but
Oh no, Blackfeather never gets cured. I hope he stays stoned for the rest of his life.
That is quite likely.
Good.
Mother didn't like the necklace he gave me, so she stunned him.
What necklace did he give you?
Apparently it claimed me as like one of his like slaves or whatever, but it didn't really matter.
That is a quick way to push Mother to action.
But he was pretty cool, I really liked him. But he's dead now. Well, not dead.
Then,
Cyrus has a flashback in his memory of just it's like as soon as I get back, the first thing I'm doing is wrecking the rest of those fucking rocks.
Law said Mama Snake really rocked his world.
Oh god.
We've had enough rock puns, thanks very much.
We did this last time.
And I think that's it, right?
Yeah. So we were
I
thinking.
can help you with your boredom in the tower. I need help with some of my duties around the country. So I have reason to send you about Shara.
Really?
If you try to leave Shara, I will be in terrible trouble.
I would never.
So we can help you with your stuff, and obviously I'll
We could get out of
go
the
around with
tower.
Cylph'e to make sure she's okay.
Lance can come too.
You know, we'd have if you're able to help us with maybe convincing them that Cylph'e's of age and can get out, and maybe help me with my unfortunate wardrobe malfunction, I'd be greatly in your debt.
I'll be in your debt. You don't have to worry about that.
Like I said, there is no reason to worry about debts.
Okay.
I
You
hate
are
him.
my sister. These are your friends. They are my friends. I will help however I can. However, I will need to finish reading this journal before I decide whether it is wise for you to disobey mother and uncle.
Disobey.
Well, to resume your adventure.
It is a pretty good journal.
Well, I will take it then.
You have to return it so Minnow can transcribe it though.
Yes, it would be dreadful if Minnow was left without it for too long. I will read it quickly, and then we can discuss your adventures. Yeah. Do you want to come see me tonight?
Sure.
Yeah, we'll
If you are planning on talking to Societile, save it for a day or two. She is quite caught up in something with a scapula.
A scapula.
okay.
She is making an axe of some kind.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Very excited.
We'll come take a look at those rooms later.
Excellent.
Thanks. I hope you will enjoy the read.
I will leave you with the handmaidens to help you with your organizing.
Thanks. They're really good at reaching those shelves. I don't even have to climb the ladder.
She will just put like a hand on your shoulder. Lovely again, Cyrus. And same to Jasmine. Lovely, Jasmine.
Thank you.
I hug her before she leaves.
Book montage.
She will give you a hug and make her way out. Sedimentary, dear Watson. Sedimentary.
You didn't read
Stop!
the first one.
Lord, it was a solid solution. Lord Blackfeather was murdered, you say. How do you figure that happened, Sherlock? Sedimentary, dear Watson. Sedimentary. Oh, la.
We do more book organizing. It'll take like days and weeks. But
Oh, yeah. Especially with your system, it's going to take a long time to organize.
and it's really big. I have 3 walls full of books.
As you guys continue with the organizing, these 2 handmaids will help you for a while before they will make their way out quietly.
Thanks.
Smoke helps a little bit, but eventually gets bored and just ends up sitting there.
You're gonna stay with me now, right? You don't have to go back to her. Oh, nice. You know where your room is. I think
I think I forgot where my room was that quickly.
I don't know. My sister's kind of weird.
I haven't gone and lost all my memory just because I rubbed shoulders with a few thugs.
Good. That'd be very unfortunate. I would tell you everything though.
I'm excited for this duel tomorrow. Good
Yeah.
luck, Lance. She will get up and make her way out.
Lance is gonna
Thanks.
rock it. I'm gonna pat him on the back.
Thanks, Sophie.
I have to believe in you, you know.
I'm still not confident I'm going to win, but I think I'll surprise him.
I'm gonna make sure I have healing magic.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, just because you know how duels work. There's always blood.
Always.
Don't rock, Lance. As you eventually settle into the gardener's shed down below.
I shut the door on her. Like, all right, night, Cylph'e.
Oh, I mean, you guys would have gone over to see your sister at one point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we walked over and saw the rooms. I'm walking
there
around
are
there.
2 empty rooms. There is a little jar of dust that has been set beside one in case you do want to fill the room with dust. And they've told you they can fill it with as little or as much furnishing as you want. Right now, there is basically like a sleeping mat, but more of like a cot style that's laid across.
Are there bones?
There's one chest in one corner, and then there's a nightstand beside it. No bones. It is just this empty.
Very minimalist.
You have to stay that way or else we lied to her.
Well, I'm like, once we are done talking to her and heading all day, I'm like,
The servants will ask, so would you like us to furnish the room?
Wait. I closed the door. You know, if you want to be secret, you cannot stay here because she is aware of everything that enters and everything that leaves. So if you never come in at night to sleep...
okay, can you find a
Then she'll
polite way to make it that I need to stay where I'm staying?
Of course.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, we don't need furnishing. Yeah, he's gonna stay with me, actually.
I do not think that is appropriate.
No,
No.
like in his own room, but he does not need to
There's
be
been a
here.
change to my contract.
Yeah, well, he can just, yeah.
Your contract. Of
Yeah.
course. I will relay this.
You know, I'll tell her when I see her.
Very well.
As we're like walking back to our rooms, I'm like, "What? Do you think she'd actually kill me?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
full on.
she's tried to fatten you up
Yeah, but like, why would you go through all the trouble of like, oh yes,
to make
friends.
you feel comfortable,
And then
so that you don't struggle when you're in her throat.
and she'd actually has she done this to other friends?
Yeah. The first one, I didn't know what was going on, and then I never saw them again.
Okay.
And then she told me about her nice dinner that had red hair.
Insight check.
7.
10.
You have no clue.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
And if I hear about the fiery pit in her stomach, I'm assuming you're dead.
I would make it very unpleasant to eat me.
She'd deal with it.
Probably. Okay, well, I'm gonna like leave Cylph'e up to her room there. I'll be like, okay, chat with you later.
Bye.
And then you're just gonna see I'm gonna take a step and just disappear.
I swipe in where his area was. The invisible.
What are you doing?
I used my cloak. It went
I
straight.
am not sure the teleportation works in here.
She might have a Lorelei thing. No, actually a Barian thing.
There's a few different ways you can do it, but it would be difficult to do the entire palace without it being like noticeable.
You would not be able to teleport inside the palace.
Okay. If I stepped on the balcony,
Stepping out onto the balcony. Also unable to teleport.
okay. All right, I'm like, okay, see you later.
Bye.
You see him like step into like the little servants' corridor thing off to the side, down the stairs.
And just the hatch, actually. Like, there's just a hatch down.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're going down to the
down to the gardener's shed.
shed. Yeah, there's not servants' quarters. Don't lead to it.
No, but there's a servants' corridor that goes down to the stairs, and then I can step out to the garden and go around.
Oh no, you have to go down to the second floor. Then you get to get into the servants' ways, or you can just go down the hatch in her room directly.
Oh,
into
if
it.
you're okay with me taking the hatch, then.
That's how I thought. you
Oh,
were
then I
doing
just
it.
go to the hatch. See you later.
You crawl your way down and make yourself comfortable on the bed, which or on the couch down there, which is very sleepable. And there are some pillows and blankets and stuff there for you, and also a like black iron brazier that is
Yeah.
set in the center.
I flick my hand in it, put some fire into it.
As it starts to burn on nothing there, as you curl up, you're going to see your sister.
Yes.
All right.
To talk about my cool adventures.
You make your way across your guys' balcony, or is that your sister's tower?
No, sister's on mom's
yeah, your
side.
sister's on mom's side. Yeah. Okay, so you make your way across over to the tower on dry land across from your mother's, and you knock on the door, and one of those tall Goliath women open it for you, and
You don't talk much. Why?
she
Oh.
motions you in.
Okay. I'll ask her.
As you head in, Daniel, I would actually like you to leave for this.
Secret stuff, secret stuff. 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 Secret stuff. Secret stuff.
As you're lit in, you see your sister, who, despite the hour growing late, is still dressed in finery and is sitting in an armchair, leaning back. And she has a glass of what looks like scotch beside her, and a decanter of it as well. And there is an empty armchair next to her.
Hello.
Hello, sister.
Why don't they talk much?
I cut out their tongues.
Oh. Why?
They hear things that I do not want shared,
Oh.
so this way they cannot share it.
It's a very smart idea. Poor them, though.
They will be fine.
So, what did you like of my thing?
Your journal is quite interesting. I must admit, you are growing capable rather quickly.
Yeah, that was good.
Perhaps mother and uncle are being too careful with you.
They are! I can last. I slept in a tent.
Also, you have these lovely pets to look after you. They can throw their way in front of any danger if it comes too quickly.
They're not really pets, but... Sure.
Cylph'e,
Yeah.
these people are going to try to use you for your wealth. You need to use them before they get the chance.
Jasmine is actually already like from a noble family, so she doesn't need to. And then Cyrus, I've helped pay his debt a little bit.
Cylph'e, people do not need to in order to use people. People will just use people. It is the way the world works. It is the way people are. Trust me. Make use of them while you can, and when you can't, discard them. Preferably between you and danger.
Oh, okay. Totes slays. So, it was
Yes.
pretty cool.
You were asking for help getting away from... well, getting permission
Yeah.
to adventure. I can think of only one way.
Oh, which way?
You'll need to prove to mother and uncle that you are capable, and the only way they will understand is if you do something they cannot.
But that's very hard.
It is perhaps not as difficult as you think.
What can I not do?
They both have their own weaknesses, ones that you do not need to follow in their footsteps in.
Uncle can't go in water.
Precisely.
Okay.
There is a creature that has troubled him for a long time.
I could kill it.
You could.
We're getting a
somebody
part.
is raiding Casters and Castles with 19!
By the way,
Hello!
there is another person.
Yes, we have Daniel here, but he's left because this is a
Secret stuff.
conversation between Cylph'e and her sister. Hello, welcome! Hi, gnomes, if you're there, hello. Nice to see you all, and welcome. Oh my god, it's so nice to meet you all. So we're just, to get you guys caught up, the current setting is Cylph'e's castle. Her mother is royalty on this place. They have been whisked away, not entirely willingly, as she has been pulled out of adventuring by
Just a little.
little bit of helicopter parenting. Oh, hello, Mama Shimada. So she is trying to find a way to convince her mother and uncle that she should be allowed to go adventuring. Her family is quite monstrous, and she's talking to her older sister, who, up until this private conversation, has been the picture of sweetness and geniality. And she is discussing ways she might be able to pull off feats that her mother and uncle, both powerful individuals in their own right, cannot. Hopefully enough to impress them to win her freedom.
Where is this thing that we have to fight?
I do not know precisely where it lays. However, I do know that it is relatively nearby and off the coast.
I could kill it.
You must be careful and you must be prepared, Cylph'e. But yes, if you could deal with this, I think Uncle would have a difficult time persuading anyone that you are not capable.
How do I get permission to go there?
Well, there are a couple of merchant ships that need inspecting, and everyone knows we must see that they are not bringing incapable people into our country, so perhaps a short jaunt with them would assure you that their crew is all trustworthy.
And then I jump in the water.
I do not need you to go and see any merchant ships, Cylph'e.
Oh,
We will hire you a ship to take you out.
okay. I thought I'd like look at them and then dive into the water and then swim away.
No, we do not need strange stories drifting their way back to Mother.
That's very true.
I will find you a ship of quiet people.
You could use the ones that took me out originally, unless they're dead.
The ones that took you out originally.
Yeah. The fishermen? don't know about them.
The ones who smuggled you from the country.
Yeah.
They are dead.
That guy is a family.
He made poor choices for a man with a family.
Shouldn't have chosen him. No one else
Now-
would accept, though.
As for impressing Mother, this one is more difficult. Mother can go underwater just fine, unlike Uncle. How much do you know of the history of Shara?
Like, whatever Uncle tells me I need to know, so a lot. But not too much.
Do you know how we became established here in Shara?
No. They said that it's too harsh for my little ears.
It was originally a small continent like any other, filled with warring emperors, all taking their pieces of the continent. Uncle decided it would be a safe place. This was before I was born as well, but while Mother and Uncle picked one of these empires to help.
Okay.
It is the one that now rules beneath us.
Oh, the ones they took over.
Yes, they crushed the other scattered ones over a period of years, and we came to how we are now. However, not all of the bases of power vanished into the night. There are still pockets of quiet resistance, ones that have never been fully stamped out.
So if I stamp them out, then I could be like, look who I got rid of.
I think you will find it difficult to stamp them out. However, there is one of the more influential empires in its time, and they have been quite annoying with hidden pockets around that we have not been able to find despite our best efforts. They know my face, and they know Mother's and Uncle's, but perhaps they will be less wary of you.
I don't know if people really know me.
Also, your friends seem able to...
Change your face.
Precisely.
A lot.
Perhaps with their willing participation, you can find some of these pockets and dig out their burrows.
Okay, and bring it to Mother.
Precisely.
And be like, look who I found. What if I get rid of one just in case? Just for her.
If you're capable, but I would hate to see you hurt.
It actually isn't the worst. Kind of brings life to it, you know?
I would hate to see you dead.
I wouldn't die, I think.
You are being very cagey about these pets of yours. Can I not have even one?
No! They're like my very close friends. They mean so much to me.
Oh, Cylph'e.
I know you know. You've eaten many of them. I can't have these two.
You have no proof of this.
Okay. Yeah.
Fine. I will leave them alone.
Thanks.
It has been lovely to meet with you, but the evening grows late, and I have provided you with as much as I am going to provide you with.
Thanks, and she can throw herself on her sister, sitting on the chair. You're not going to hug me back.
Fine. She will wrap her arms around you and gives you this tight squeeze. Oh, Windy Cheese just subscribed.
Thank
Hello,
you.
Windy Cheese. Nice to see you again. Thank you very much for the subscribe. As you make your way out of your sister's tower, Daniel! He's coming back. As you make your way out of your sister's tower and over to your own to find an evening's rest.
I read a look on the book.
Brody.
Oh?
I left the book on my nightstand that I didn't finish and didn't bring with me, and it's been bugging her since, so she was going to read it.
Okay.
Long into the night.
As you read into this book, also Lawson, you escaped my assault this time because they did their own stuff.
We got a raid when we were gone.
We got a raid! Casters and Castles came in with 19 people.
Thank you.
Quite a few of them are still hanging out.
Awesome. Well, welcome to the Adventure Corp. Welcome to D&D. I was evicted during
It
a
was evicted indeed.
conversation that was not meant for me, so...
Also, Mama Shimada threw up a little emote that says hi.
Hola.
Then we got a sab.
Yeah, we got a sub
Sub.
from Windy Cheese with Prime.
A non-law
Oh,
sub.
I know. Law even said you
Wow.
escaped my assault this time.
I
For the
would,
moment.
For the moment.
That's
Dan got
funny.
yeeted. Yeah, indeed.
I would read a good amount into the night.
You stay up late reading. It's been a long time since you've had that familiar crick in your neck from your favorite chair that you're lounged astride.
I put some fire in my brazier,
Yeah,
lay down,
yeah.
and have like a first like good, not super troubled, like restful, like not even like sleep. If it comes, I'll let it happen, kind of thing. But I'm just like relaxing. I'm like, I've got money. No one's immediately trying to kill me. Black Feather's gone. I'm gonna be able to help Adalia. It's good. I might get clothing that might not burn every time I use magic.
You have
Things are great.
a blissful sleep for the first time in a while, colored only by a brief "so he does sleep" that whispers through one of your dreams. But other than that, you have a lovely evening rest. As you guys get a long rest.
Do I?
Rain.
Even with the terrifying...
As you close your eyes, roll for initiative. Even with what?
Do I actually get one?
You do, yep.
Okay, the uncle doesn't try to...
He does not torture your dreams this evening.
But
So happy that I'm home.
I've waylaid his suspicions.
So
He's not a god.
the next day,
Yeah.
I am so cautious of my uncle, like approaching the.
Your uncle's not in the palace at all.
Really?
He's back home.
So no suitors.
None yet.
I'm watching. Okay.
I poke my...
You keep a couple of the guards, like every few hours you poke out, like, have you seen my uncle? And they're like, no, Cylph'e, we have not seen your uncle.
Don't talk to me that way.
Of course, apologies. Your uncle has not been seen.
Thank you.
I'm gonna like when I wake up and I feel like it's there's Cyrus time and then there's Cylph'e time. I'm like, okay, 10:30, 9:35 will have to do.
Hello.
Are you good to go?
I've been awake for an hour.
I did not have one of those characters here done. I will grab you one from work.
Okay, that'd be awesome. We gotta go down to the duel.
They don't duel until like afternoon.
Do they? When would last?
Yeah, it would be afternoon training.
Okay.
Yeah.
They do like drills and stuff in the morning.
Well, I'm bored as shit. I'm gonna like crawl up out of the hole.
You find her at her desk doing work from the tutor.
Minnow is also transcribing once again.
Oh, morning, man.
Lance is standing beside the door. He has his armor on. He has both swords at his waist and has the halberd in his hand, so he looks quite overdone in all of this.
Which one are you gonna use for the fight?
Probably the magic sword.
And it's a +1, right?
It is, yeah.
Okay, my thing will make it a +2.
Yeah, probably the magic sword.
Have you told him
I did ask him
And what did he
about
say?
sparring. He agreed.
about the magic? You know
Oh.
what I'm asking.
Yeah, I asked him. He was fine with it.
Insight check.
Okay.
Oh, not great. 10.
He seems to be telling the truth.
Okay, good.
Can you prep Shield of Faith?
Sure.
Okay.
As you take some time to pray in the morning and prepare your spells.
Yes. Okay. I'm doing homework, so we have to wait a little bit. Do you want to help?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that you're really learning as we do it, though, you know?
Let's-
Like, I asked you the same question a week later, and you actually got it right.
Let's find out if I'm learning.
19.
I am learning.
Her homework is definitely still too advanced for you, but there's some spots you remember that you're like, ah! Oh, but she did fill this question. Yeah, right, because we did that question. But no, things are sticking around for you,
Yeah.
and you help sparingly, but there's a few spots
I'm
where
like,
I remember, we read this.
hey, that's so-and-so's theorem.
You're right! Oh my gosh, I do not remember. And she'd hit herself in the head. The tutor came really early. He came at like 7 in the morning.
Really? Wow. You didn't just stone him?
I can't.
You definitely could. You could probably get
No.
away with it too.
Not for long. I told my mother I would behave.
Well, that's good.
And I don't like lying as much as I do all the time. I lied for you so much, okay? You cannot judge me.
No. We work together, okay? We conspire.
You know how many times I have saved you from death of my family?
Yes, okay. But I've also helped save you.
Yes, but I'm talking about when you charmed those women into making out, and then I had to put myself in grounding position.
Wait,
Okay.
that was you?
No. Yes.
That was a bad move.
Okay. But funny.
Kind
right?
of funny.
Kind of funny.
But I
Hold on. Minnow,
Yes?
swear yourself to secrecy.
I will not do that.
Yeah, but you won't tell anyone, right?
If you don't want me to.
Okay, good.
Make her swear to secrecy.
No, I can't. But she won't tell anyone because I told her not to.
I would swear to secrecy for you.
Oh, thanks.
I missed you very much. It is so nice to have you back here.
Really? Maybe we should bring you when we go out next time.
I do not want to do that.
You know, Minnow, I like you.
Thank you.
And I promise that I won't use magic on you to make you do things that you wouldn't want to do normally.
I would be very upset.
I would also be upset.
I'm saying I won't do it.
She's just looking at you.
Okay.
I feel like that much should be obvious and a basic form of respect.
Well, you
You'd be-
seem to be a
you'd
little
be
more
surprised.
skeptical than most. I thought it would make you feel better.
It does, and also slightly suspicious.
Sassy.
Hey.
Okay. So, I have to do 3 more pages and then we can go.
Oh, I already did one of those pages here.
I'll fix it.
So you go and correct
Hold
something.
on, let's see
He does
how-
better than you expected.
Let's see how wrong it is.
Lost says,
9.
I love Minnow so
9.
much. Help.
It is-
I want to kiss their cute little forehead
It is
and give them cocoa.
46% right.
Good job. I didn't know you'd get this question. Oh, by the way, if you're making fake questions, like answers, it doesn't work as well when we're not on the boat tricking my uncle.
Oh, okay.
It just adds more workload because they think I don't know it.
Okay, then I'll try to answer them correctly.
Yeah, I see there's a pigeon when they asked about fish animals.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's not really.
Thought it would have riled them up, you know?
My uncle does not mark them anymore.
Oh, that's probably for the best.
Yeah, he's not really good at it.
He's
You know, he didn't know a lot of
terrifying.
the things he was teaching me.
He's terrifying.
But this tutor does know things, and I don't want more work.
Can I try to teach her a cantrip?
Cylph'e's been tested for magical aptitude, and she does not have sorceress or wizardly aptitude.
There's no possible.
No.
I'm a cleric all the way, baby.
Damn. Well, that's too bad.
I would actually, Cylph'e as a wizard would be quite scary.
As you guys study the morning away, and eventually it comes to the afternoon, and you guys head out to the front courtyard.
Law says they love me now so much.
I know, I read
They
it.
want to kiss their little forehead and give them hot cocoa.
Okay, here's the plan.
Okay.
Yeah, lay it on me.
All right, we're gonna buff the shit out of you.
Yes.
All right. I think what's her face can do aid or heroism. Or...
No idea. I could also do heroism.
Well, she can do Shield of Faith if you can do a different buff spell. What do you have for buff spells?
She cannot do Shield of Faith.
Yes, she can.
Jade could.
That's what we're talking about.
Oh,
Jasmine
okay, never mind.
cannot.
You do Shield of Faith, I'll do Haste.
Okay. What level is it?
Shield of
Faith, I
Faith is
believe.
level 1.
First level, yeah.
It's a great spell.
Oh, I already have it prepared. I could have done it yesterday.
Perfect.
I told you to prepare it. That's
I had it prepared without even
Oh.
needing that.
Okay, Shield of Faith, I believe, adds plus
Plus 2 to your
the
AC.
AC.
And then,
And you're giving him
haste?
plus 1 to his sword?
No, I'm going to give him Haste.
Ooh, okay.
But I'm going to use Extend, so it goes for 2 minutes.
Okay,
So Haste will give him another action.
yeah.
It'll double his movement. And it will give him advantage on Dexterity saving throws.
And a boost to
And
his
a
AC as
plus
well.
2 to his AC. So he's like at like a 24
Nice.
AC or something right now.
Um,
Plate armor plus shield plus that is 24, I believe.
He will be at a 23.
What's knocking him down? Oh no, does he doesn't have a shield?
I don't have his shield on.
But he's
Oh,
using
yeah, so with his shield, he'll be at a 25
Okay.
For what?
for AC.
25 AC.
Holy shit. That's a lot.
And you know what? I'm gonna touch him, and I'm gonna give him molten armor.
Okay.
So he has 15 temporary hit points.
All right.
I like make it look so that like the armor is like kind of like glowing red
Wait.
with like on the edges are kind of like sparkling, glittering fire.
Okay, wait. So Shield of Faith is concentration.
Yep.
I could do aid.
Fuck yeah.
Could I do aid?
Does he do?
So he
temporary?
already has 8 temporary hit points.
He does, yeah. So
And then I gave him 15, so he has 15.
Yeah.
Don't do anything there.
You could give him.
Oh, I could give him Sanctuary.
Oh, you absolutely. Fuck yeah, do that.
Give him,
You should
it
do
makes
it.
it so it has disadvantage to hit him, right?
Yeah, wisdom
No,
check.
Sanctuary means that he needs to make a wisdom check to attack him. However, once Lance does anything aggressive or attacks, it will disappear.
But it'll give him at least that if he gets hit first.
Yeah, if he loses initiative, it'll give him an extra chance to not get
I
hit.
think it's worth it.
I'm gonna see if there's other ones.
That could be
You want some time to look through?
I'm almost done.
Alright,
Don't
alright.
worry.
Spirit Guardians level 3.
Law says, dodge and weave, Bobby, dodge and weave! Sanctuary only works until he attacks. Yeah, correct.
Yeah,
Exactly
mirror
correct.
images, blur.
I could bless him.
Black.
No, it's concentration.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Concentration, yeah.
I could bane the other guy. It's also concentration. That's all I can do.
Throw a sanctuary on him. That would help,
Sure.
at least for a little bit.
As the two of them face off against each other, as you see Garnak.
You can do it!
Garnak sees him come in with like the sway of unnaturally speedy movements, the holy light that kind of clings to him, and you see Garnak walk off of the little courtyard area that they're about to spar in, and he puts down his glaive, and he reaches over and grabs a different glaive, too
Oh, no.
large for him, too long for him. The head of it is like bigger than his own head. It looks too heavy for him to even wield as he picks up this much larger glaive and
We have to trust him.
grin across the lizard-like face. As we're gonna roll initiative between the two of them.
I have life transference ready.
We have to trust him.
Okay.
I have life transference ready. Don't worry.
Okay. 2 for 6. Which means that Lance is up first, which means he's
Oh,
gonna burn
shit.
through that sanctuary.
Unless he waits.
There was no advantage.
I don't,
could-
yeah, I don't think he's gonna wait.
He could shield and be like disadvantage on his attacks because he's like dodging, and then also make him have a wisdom save to see if he can attack him.
I think Lance is gonna square up and try, like, he's trying to show off here, show what he's learned. So he's
Then patience is really good.
he's gonna
God.
march forward and attack. He is at a +7 as opposed to his usual. Okay, as that is a 23 to hit, which will hit as he runs up and he swings out with his sword.
What does he do?
He's like 3,
Is he 5 or?
Lance
4.
is 4th level.
Okay.
As he swings out and is going to cut in, so with his bonus, that is 10 points as he slashes, and you see him get across a cut across the shoulder that
gets-
if he had really gone for it could have sunk deep past the armor.
He gets another attack.
He gets a second attack. As that is a 23
He
again.
also has an action surge.
Yeah. Okay, that is 6 points of damage as he is going to immediately action surge and attack a third time. As that is a 24.
This is the most he's ever hit.
As
In
that
a
is
row.
7 points of damage. As in a flurry of a few first round, he has 3 strikes against Garnak. The lizard is dealing with it well. He's let him approach. He hasn't put like the lance, the pike between the two of them, and he just 3 quick hits against him.
Law says Dan has an inspiration you can give to Lance.
They are not transferable, since he didn't really get to use it. But he does have an inspiration to use when he so desires. Okay, as that is Lance's turn, which brings us to Garnak.
Really worried about this one.
Don't worry, Silver Bubs.
As Garnak is going to attack with his glaive.
Barbs.
I'm like holding a water bottle, like I'm having it out for Cylph'e, ready to go.
That is a natural 1, as he brings a big, obvious sweep down that Lance steps, and despite having more time, like, just narrowly steps and tries to, like, move up along, as Garnak is going to take a second attack. Okay, and that is a 17, which is going to miss, as he swings into Lance. Lance's shield comes up and kings off. You can see Lance, though, is, like, pushed back a little bit by the blow, as, This glaive is big and heavy, but it should be swinging slower than it is. Garnak slams it into the side of his shield, and you can see Lance pushed over by this.
You must be rolling really low.
As that will bring us to Lance, who is going to attack. That is a natural 20.
Crit!
Okay, so that is 8. That is 15 points of damage. As he takes this swing, he rebounds off of it and then goes into a spin with some of the momentum and manages to catch Garnak in the side, and using some of that, his own momentum against him, to slam into him with a sword. That is a natural 18. That is definitely going to hit as well, as Lance is rolling hot here.
Rolling hot.
That is 9 points of damage as he gets
Can't he
another
fight like
slice.
this against people that are trying to kill us?
I mean, he also has haste on him, which is pretty handy. As you see Garnak look at him with like a little moment of respect here, and then is going to swing for him again. Natural 1 again.
Bro. Bro.
Okay, and then that is a 27.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Unless I settle spells. No, I'm just kidding.
As he brings this glaive around, a massive of metal hitting metal. As he just aims for the armor, he doesn't even aim for anything else. As that is 16 points of damage as it
15 of them.
clunks
Or your
into
thing.
him.
He will immediately take 15 fire damage.
Okay.
No save.
As he takes 15
It erupts
points
back
of
at him
fire
as he hits
damage as the erupts around him. And then he is going to take 2 steps back. Lance is going to make an attack of opportunity. That is going to miss as he ducks under the next swing, and he steps back again and is going to... Oh no, I got a natural 1 on the first one, right? As he's going to step back a few paces until he has his glaive between him and Lance now.
Uh-oh.
As Lance is going to try to step forward, and he's going to take an attack of opportunity. That is an 18, which is going to miss as Lance ducks this one, and you can
Same
hear
way.
the whistle of it over top of him. As Lance steps up and is going to attack. That is
Let me look at the character.
a 14 is going to miss.
Damn it.
And a 10 is going to miss.
Damn it.
As Garnak...
Come on, Lance!
Garnak is going to swing again. Yeah, that is a 25 exactly.
Fuck.
That's not bad. That is 18 points of damage as he chunks into Lance once again.
This guy's at least like level.
He's going to take one more swing here.
5 million.
That is 25 exactly again.
Fuck.
That is only 9 points of damage as another swing slams into Lance, and you can see Lance at this point is reaching blood as he falls back, and Garnak is looking injured.
Second wind.
As Lance is indeed going to second wind on his turn. Okay, that is second wind is plus his level. So that is 13 points of health back.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Lance is taking a second swing. That will just hit.
Okay.
Come on now.
Ooh, and that's max on the dice.
Oh, baby.
Okay, so that is 12 points of damage on his first swing. And that will definitely hit as well. for 8 points of damage on his second as he gets 2 more cuts into Garnak. Who's going to attack him again? That's going to be a miss for sure.
Should I?
I got a 4 and a 3.
No.
As that is
between them.
two misses.
We fight as much as we can.
I know.
That's going to hit.
Come on!
6 points of damage. That natural one is going to miss.
Inspiration.
Inspiration.
That's true. He gets inspiration.
Both of them actually have inspiration.
Okay. As Garnak is not yet quite to bloodied, that is definitely going to hit. Oh, that's the wrong dice. Oof. That'll be... that is 18 points of damage.
Jesus.
That one's going to miss. However, at this point, Lance is looking beat up enough that Garnak is going to step back and bring the glaive up and rest it, and it just towers above him and everybody else, like twice as long as it needs to be.
Oh.
So, happy to.
Pretty impressive. So he turns and walks over and
He
shouts.
said pretty I'm gonna go up to Lance and cast Cure Wounds.
That's like,
Man, you were so fast.
that thing's a fucking boulder.
What is that thing?
It's a glaive, apparently.
Yeah, that's like saying a sickle is a scythe.
About twice as heavy as it looks when it hits you in the fucking chest.
You get 23 hit points.
23 hit points as Lance is immediately looking a lot more hale and hearty. Is a little bit of the blood that's like dribbling down the corner from the impact. He wipes off, and he looks a lot less white in the face.
You did pretty good.
You did good there.
He respected you.
Lance, sorry, you're not gonna like this. I drop haste.
You were right. I did not like that.
You did really good.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
As Garnak goes over, and you can see a couple of the other guards up to him, like, so how would he place? And you see Garnak think for a bit. 10th.
What does that mean?
We kind of compare who's better and get a ranking.
So
Is 10th good? What were you before?
Dead last.
What was dead last? Like 50th?
Like 21st.
Oh.
You went up halfway.
Well, yeah. I mean, it hasn't borne out in reality, but yeah.
That's cool.
Yep, that's a big improvement.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna rank without your guys' help, but
Well, we can deal with that
feel
when
good.
that happens.
Feel good about
We
it.
help you every time you fight enemies.
I don't think that's a great idea. I am literally quite giddy at the moment.
You want to go out and
I
celebrate?
honestly didn't expect to hit him. Yeah.
Did
Yeah,
we
we
have something
should
we have to do
celebrate.
today?
No.
No?
Maybe.
I don't think so.
remember.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I wasn't there for your talk with your sister. How did that go?
That's good.
Oh yeah, how did that go?
Good.
What did she say about helping?
She gave me 2 ideas
Okay.
that we could go do.
Hmm?
And she really was like, I really can't have one of them comparing you and Jasmine. So, yeah, she can't eat you because I told her not to.
Comparing you and Jasmine.
To her next meal.
Okay.
I'm
So
very serious around that.
I'm sorry. I missed Law. Kick his ass, lads! Get him! And then go eat worms, lizard breath! Your mother was a Gila monster and your dental hygiene proves it!
So you told your sister like not to eat us?
Yeah.
She's not gonna eat us.
Yeah, but still be careful. Because she still has more will in this castle than I do.
Okay.
Like, I can tell her anything I want to tell her. It doesn't mean she's going to listen.
Okay. All right.
So never
okay.
accept an invite to her room.
Okay, I won't.
And
Law says he writes
So-
all his own vicious mockery lines.
her idea, my uncle cannot go under the water and he wants a monster dead and he can't kill it. So if we go kill it,
I think. Hold on. What's the monster?
an eel thing, I don't know. It's like
Is it
it's
like one of
super
the-
scary. No,
Like the
no,
thing
no,
that your
no.
mom made stone?
No.
So it's not a Leviathan.
I would never be sent out for that.
Okay.
And then...
Didn't he say it was part of this thing? And I pulled the staff. Isn't this part of its bone?
Maybe. It could be actually the thing that put his, like, markings on it.
Oh, God.
Because that says Ely, and then she said something Ely, so they could be together.
Okay, so we help your uncle.
And then he can't say no to me leaving because I've proven I'm capable.
You're an adult.
No, not adult, capable.
Capable.
They don't care. They'll choose when I'm an adult when they want me to be an adult. Okay. And then for my mother, there are little resistance pockets that if we find them and get in and give her the information, then maybe she'll think we're capable.
Okay.
Because she can't find them, so if we find them, then we're pretty cool.
Well, I can help with like the resistance pockets.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing a 36-year-old Cylph'e. Darling, you can't even clean your room.
Mom, please.
I can like disguise myself and talk to people and things.
Yeah.
And I'm friends with the servants, kind of.
Better.
They haven't tried to get me to do anything yet, have they?
No, you haven't been around enough for them to do
Okay.
that.
All right. Well, Minnow.
Yes.
Can you take us to an ale house?
No.
Where should we have a celebratory drink with Lance?
The dining room is a lovely location.
We get to my room.
That is also an option. I can get drinks. I will get drinks and snacks.
Can you get my favorite wine?
I would not bring anything else.
I like those little cheese things with the biscuits that are crunchy.
I will bring many of them.
Okay, thank you.
And bring like grapes.
I will bring many of them.
She turns around, I'm just like, fuck yes.
And chocolate.
I will bring many of them as well.
Okay, I trust you.
Of course.
Oh, add spice. Oh, spicy chocolate.
There are some peppers that you could try.
Really?
And I hear they go quite well with chocolates.
Okay.
I have not tried them myself because I do not hate my body.
I don't hate my body.
I will go get them. She leaves.
Okay. Lance,
come
come
on,
have
let's
snacks
go.
and or drinks with us.
As Lance looks like he's still coming down from like the like fighter's high.
I'm stealing him, thanks.
As Garnak has headed off, but a couple of the other guards have like a kind of newfound respect in their look for Lance. Lance has been kind of the laughing stock of the Royal Guard because he is the 21st Royal Guard and has absolutely never been up to snuff for the requirements for a Royal Guard before.
Lance.
Yeah.
Can I try to fight them?
Like you want to fight one of the guards?
Yeah.
Or
Who's the lowest guard?
Well, still technically me.
Well, no, other than you.
I mean, you can ask, but that's him over there.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey,
Are you gonna fight?
will you take me on?
What do you want to take you on?
Like a duel?
A duel?
Yeah.
You see the little one do so well with Garnak holding back. You want to duel me now?
Yeah, sure.
It's not polite to fight with guests, but... well, pets should be fine.
Is there a difference between guests and pets that I would know?
They don't. You're not a person to them.
I'm not a guest right now.
No.
How about we just have a friendly duel?
Friendly spar.
Oh, sure.
Blunted blades.
I only know how to do magical blades, but I won't hit to kill.
Magic.
It'll be an interesting duel.
Then I cannot use blunted blades.
Okay, that's fine.
Cylph'e,
What?
I am requesting permission to spar with your
You want
friend.
to kill him, right?
I will do my very best.
You
Do
want
not
to kill
kill
him,
him.
right?
Uh,
You know when to stop, right?
if he is going to use magic, the
He
only
won't
way
kill you either, right?
I will do my best not to.
The only way I can guarantee is if I do not use my sword. But without my sword, I am not so good against magic.
Let him use his sword.
Fine. Fine.
Okay.
I will try my very best.
Just
but
heal me up.
Blades do not have eyes.
That's fine. I'm going to use some spell points to get a spell spot back. I'm going to
Okay.
cast Flame Blade at level 3.
Okay.
And I'm going to put Molten Armor on myself at level 3.
As it appears there in your hand, as he goes across from you, he spends some time changing up his gear. And you can see he has like a half shawl that comes down like halfway down his back and exposes one of his arm but covers over the other. And he's got that hand coming cross grip on the sword at his waist.
I want to duel someone, and I can't.
All right, so want to roll initiative? Or
Let's roll initiative.
Okay.
18.
17.
22.
Okay, he wins.
Give me just a moment here. All right. Just need to see. Yeah. Okay. As you two are across from each other, he's in this ready stance, and as you're getting ready, his other arm points towards you, and you watch a flick as a crossbow bolt comes off his wrist towards you.
Okay.
Okay. However, that is only. What would be? I need to know the bonus for his level.
What level is he?
Okay, that would be a 12 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay.
What level is he?
You don't know.
Art.
That is.
I do silvery
4
barbs, though.
points of damage. Oh, you're silvery barbsing?
Yep.
Okay.
I give myself advantage.
Okay, that brings it down to a 10.
That hits.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw as he hits you with the bolt.
3.
I'm going to spend a point. Oh no, I can't reroll that. That is a 9.
You did just give yourself advantage on your next roll, so.
Oh yeah, good point.
3.
Holy fuck. That's a 9.
Okay. A 9 is a failure. Okay. As the bolt hits you and you feel something spread through you, you're not sure what it is, but you feel this burning, but it's not along your veins. It seems to almost travel across like the surface of your body, and you're not certain. You're very unfamiliar with this feeling. As he is going to step forward and he is going to swing with you, drawing his sword.
Okay.
That is another, or actually no, that would be a 12.
Oh, sorry. How many hit points damage did he do there? 4, you said.
4 damage. Yeah.
Okay. And he hits me. That's 12 hits.
So 12 to hit, and he is two-handing it. That is 9 points of damage.
Okay, he will immediately take 15
Okay.
fire damage.
Points of damage.
Back to his face.
Okay, so 15 points of damage. Okay, and then he is going to action surge for a third attack.
Okay.
That is cocked as hell. And that is a 23 to hit.
I'll hit.
And that is 8 points of damage.
And he will immediately take another 15 points of fire
Hey,
damage.
30 points of fire damage as he slashes into
And he's just like...
as you're up.
So he did 9, 8, 4...
He's
so
also going to step back away from you, and you will not get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, I don't get to?
You also use your reaction as a...
Oh, I use
that's
my
true.
reaction, yeah.
So either way, you wouldn't get an attack of opportunity
Okay,
here.
I will spend 2 spell points and recast Molten Armor on myself.
Taste the wrath of Hot Boy! Cyrus really needs armor!
So I put the Molten Armor back on, and then I'm going to step forward and take a swing.
Okay.
Okay.
You're swinging with...
Flame Blade.
Flame Blade. Is this a magic attack? Like a
Yes,
magic spell?
it's
You
a
have disadvantage.
To hit with magic?
You do.
Okay, what did I roll there?
13. 6.
Okay, so 6 plus 8 will be 14.
A 14 will miss.
Okay.
As he ducks away...
Yeah.
As you feel that feeling across your body start to tighten as you're trying to channel the energy into your spell and keep it going, and you're struggling like you're trying to swing through molasses to hit him.
Okay.
At the end of your turn, if this is indeed the end of your turn,
Mm-hmm.
make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Bros of Mage Slayer for sure. That's a 16.
22.
That is a success. As you focus a bit, and you watch as a sheen of fire lights over you as you burn away whatever this energy is.
Ha!
As he just tisks at you a few times. Okay. On his turn, he is going to use Second Wind. Alright. As he is going to heal for 15 points.
Dick.
And then he's going to back away from you again. You may take your attack of opportunity this time.
Okay. I take my attack of opportunity.
18.
That is a 26.
That'll definitely hit.
Oh, the disadvantage is gone?
It is. He burned away the poison.
I knew that's what the crossbow was. I was like, there's definitely poison on that.
Okay.
One,
Mm-hmm.
2,
3,
5,
8.
5.
13 fire damage.
15 points of fire damage. Okay. As that burns into him there. Alright.
Oh, and then I'm going to cast, with a, I spend a spell point, cast Blade Ward on myself.
Okay. As you cast Blade
Bonus
Ward,
action.
you feel the energy settle around you, prepared
Didn't
to
you
protect
cast
you
Molten Armor?
against him. Also, Loss's mage armor is not
No, the
concentration,
turn
just
before,
saying.
because he backed up again without hitting me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not your turn. It's still his turn. He stepped back. He has not finished his turn.
Oh,
So-
sorry. I thought you... Oh, that was... Oh, never mind. So, yeah, okay, that was my attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
His turn.
Okay, so you do not have that yet.
Yeah.
As he has stepped back, he's going to fire another crossbow bolt at you. That is a 12 once again.
That'll hit.
That is 4 damage once again.
Okay.
There is no poison on it this time.
Okay.
Okay, so he's fired the crossbolt. He's stepped back. And then he is going to reach down, and you see a clawed hand touch the ground, and then the cobblestones around you start to bubble with like a liquid, and then start to sink in a little bit.
Okay.
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I'm good at these.
2.
1.
As
It actually rolled
you
off a
sink,
20.
you feel the cobbles that were holding it before sink down as you are up to your knees in the mud here.
Okay.
So you are currently considered grappled.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all he can do because he used the crossbow attack, which means it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to... activate my cape.
It will fail.
Oh yeah, you can't teleport in the castle.
As you instinctively...
Oh, I thought we were outside. Sorry.
You're in the courtyard in front of the castle.
In front of the palace?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I wouldn't try to do it then. I thought we were out.
No,
Like the
no, there's
garden.
like this is on the cliff top, so there's not like a big courtyard for training, and there's nowhere else to go to do it.
Okay. So he's locked me in and then backed away.
He backed away and then locked you in. Yeah.
Well, if I can't hit you with my sword, what am I supposed to do? And I'm going to spend a spell point. How is he looking?
He is looking. He's looking injured.
Okay, I spend a spell point and use ignition.
Okay.
So the range becomes 30 feet, which then becomes 60 feet, so I can hit him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay.
3.
All right. I'm going to use my inspiration. Thank you,
Oh,
Law.
Law, coming
For
in
that
clutch.
inspiration.
11.
Does a 20 hit him?
A 20 will hit.
Bing bong.
Baby, get some things. Yeah, baby. I'm casting it at level 42.
Are you ready? Ready?
7.
Yep.
7.
14.
10.
24.
3.
27 fire damage.
Oof. Plus 27 fire damage. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's the...
As you watch him bite towards you, and then you feel the sting as you watch a face of mud come up and bite towards your leg.
Okay.
Okay, that is a 21 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. Wow, where is my... There we go. That is 12 points of damage.
Okay. What
and
type
then
of damage?
this would be piercing damage.
Okay, I take it. He doesn't take anything.
As he's gonna, and you feel it grapple around your leg, and he starts to move with it, and you feel these like stone teeth shredding across your leg. Okay, and that is 23 to hit.
Hits.
That was cocked.
Can those things take damage?
No.
Okay.
And that is 13 points of damage.
Hits.
What are you at for hit points? Like bloodied, injured, crippled?
I am injured.
Injured?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's he looking?
He would be bloodied at this point.
Can I try to get out?
Yeah, if you want to use your action, you can try to break free.
Ugh, not really.
You're
like, you could come closer.
You burn.
True. I hit him again.
All right.
With my spell.
8.
Does a 17 hit him?
Nope.
17 doesn't?
Nope.
Okay, I miss.
As he steps back and it deflects off of his armor. Okay. He's got the bite on you.
Hold on, he's... Yeah, I'm going to quick and spell Firebolt.
Okay.
7.
Does a 16 hit him?
A 16 does not hit him.
Alright. Wow.
Okay. You know what? Instead of attacking, you seem pretty stuck here. He's going to reach down again, and you see his claw touch the mud. Make me another dexterity saving throw. I don't know if you get disadvantage for being grappled.
I don't know.
I'm going to take a look.
Got a 9.
Alright, well it's an 8 anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah,
Wait, see if you go roll on that one.
Yeah.
as you sink down to your neck into the stone and you feel it harden around you, you may no longer use any somatic components to your spells or materials. As you are grappled and restrained at this point. Ooh,
Okay.
and then he's going to send another crossbow bolt at you.
I have 3/4 cover.
Indeed you would.
And he would have disadvantage because I think I'd be considered prone.
You are not considered prone.
Really?
And actually I think restrained would give him advantage on you anyways.
Okay, sure, but I have 3/4 cover.
I gotta look up that restrained part. I don't remember if it's just for melee. Attack rolls have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage. I'm gonna say that how little of you...
That it's like barely anything to shoot at.
Yeah, but I've already gives him 3/4 cover.
Yeah, it's his
I'm gonna roll
fault for
for it.
putting them that far.
I'm gonna say he keeps his advantage on you, but you do have 3/4 cover.
Okay.
Okay, so 19 to hit you.
19?
Yeah.
That hits.
Okay. As he's firing with the crossbow.
If he's just the head, that is the same height as prone.
That is 9 points of damage to you as a blunted hunting tip hits you in the side of the head.
Alright, quicken spell gaseous form.
Okay, quicken spell, sorry.
I spend 2 spell points and I quicken spell gaseous form. Oh, sorry. Is it my turn?
It is your turn, but you cannot do somatic components.
Sorry.
Ashes.
I use sorry, not quicken spell. I use subtle spell.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, subtle spell, gaseous form. I come out of the dirt.
Okay, as you turn in this bit of gas, and you would slip free from the dirt at that point.
Yeah.
As
And
you
get far away from it.
come up out of the ground there in this gas form of yours.
Yeah, I move off to the side. Of
Okay.
it. But I get right up to his face.
Okay, you move up towards him.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, then on his turn, he is going to step back, and doesn't have you grappled him. So.
He's also still gas.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what I do. He's going to shoot you with the crossbow once again.
You have disadvantage. Because I'm gas. I believe that's how it works. Or have resistance or something.
You have resistant to non-magical damage.
Okay, and this is not magical?
It is magical.
Okay.
That is a natural 20.
I will silvery barbs.
Okay.
Oh no, I can't cast spells in this form. Never mind.
Okay,
It hits.
Oh, that is a 6 on the die and a 6 from the critical, so that is 15 points of damage to you.
Okay.
And he's going to...
I am bloodied.
You're bloodied. He's going to swing with the sword. That is well above a 20.
Okay, sure.
So, like, I'm rooting for Cyrus, but also the Royal Guards. I'm glad to see them succeed. You know?
And that is 15 points of damage to
I
you.
don't know.
Okay, sure.
I don't know what to think.
As he swings across you with the blade, you're up.
I scoot back over to by her and say, "Alright, I'm good.
Okay.
You win."
As the mist is like pulling back and you're turning, like stepping out of the mist almost with your hands up and like you win and he's, yeah. And you see a couple people looking over at him with glares and you're not sure why until he walks over and one of them smacks him in the side of the head, wasting the poison.
Oh, I'm going to ask him, what was that, by the way?
For dealing with mages.
It's pretty good. What's the name of it? I've never felt that before.
We call it mage rot.
Mage rot.
So, like, you are the wrong person for him to fight.
No, we all have some.
Oh.
It is expensive. As somebody smacks him again on the side of the head.
I'm
Well-
going to put a third level cure wounds into Cyrus.
Thank you.
You are
I
good.
am at 3 hit points.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You are quite good.
Put me in the ground was pretty good. Is that a spell you can do? You learned how to do that?
Not spell.
What is it?
Do you have 24 hit points?
Oh, thank you.
We are good with mud.
Really?
Okay.
Nah.
Like a
Good job.
like a species thing, like a racial thing.
Blessing.
Okay, that's cool. Interesting.
I did a little.
I put on my hand to shake his hand.
He'll reach out and clawed hand will shake yours.
Good fight. I just wanted to try out my flame blade. I haven't tried it out yet, so
Spicy.
yeah.
I'd also put a third level cure wounds into him.
Okay. He, thank you, princess.
Wait, 23 hit points.
Ooh, nice. As he immediately looks much healthier.
I've only rolled above 20 for all of these cure wounds.
As Law said, suggestion, yield to me. Yeah, if he's just head height, same height as Prone. Yeah, see, I agree, but also this is like their blessing in effect, which is why I rolled, and I decided they would be trained enough with it to treat you like a regular target other than the cover.
No, that's cool.
You did pretty good.
Thank you.
Thumbs up.
Thank you.
Alright, Cylph'e.
Let's go drink!
As you guys make your way towards the dining hall, Lance...
No, we're going to my room.
Oh, you're going to your room, that's right, yeah. Lance is going to step up behind you, beside you, Cyrus, and that was really well done.
Yeah, it was interesting. I didn't expect them to put me in the dirt. I don't have a way to get out of that other than going into smoke form.
I mean, I've never been able to get out of that, so smoke form's pretty cool.
Have you been in it before?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
dueling and or piss
this-
someone off.
Is that why they see us so small?
And you can't do the blessing?
No, it's from where they're from.
Oh, it's a lizard thing.
Yeah, they, I don't know the whole story, but they serve Eurofay, and the best of them do anyways.
We're gonna have to get him some blessings. Magical blessings.
That's never gonna work.
No, we can give him eventually.
I would give him some, but my mother would rather die.
Well, I can give him blessings.
I appreciate your guys' help. That
You did real good.
I've wanted for a long time to be worthy of the spot I got given.
You're pretty good.
Thank you.
I think you're always worthy, but I think you're too hard on yourself.
Well, being the worst of the Royal Guard is,
It's very
Not the
normal.
worst of your tens now.
You know the Royal Guard that my mother hires? Like, it is so impossible to keep up to them.
well, today I got to.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
So here's the thing. Quit dueling. Don't ever duel again. And then you're good to go.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen. They love duels.
We'll have to level him up.
As you guys get to the room, and Lance sits and is just genuinely kind of like lost in space with this like grin that spreads across
Minnow,
his
did
face.
you see him?
I did.
He did really
It
good.
was quite impressive.
Smoke, did you see?
I did.
What do you think?
He did pretty good. Those guys are tough.
He's been learning and training with us when we fight things that want me dead.
Garnak was a good choice. I think he would have been hooped by the mud thing, even with your guys' help.
Yeah, that mud thing. I didn't think he would use poison too.
Of course he is.
I was surprised. They're stingy with that for good reason.
What?
I thought
yeah.
they'd use it.
I'm almost certain that's coming out of his next check.
How much is it?
No clue.
Oh, that's my
Well,
lord.
hopefully it was worth the win.
Although, just to be clear, Garnak was pulling punches.
Oh no, we are aware.
You're supposed to say that when you're not directly beside Lance. But he
I'm
was.
sure Lance is aware, and Lance just looks over the
I was
big
like-
he's like,
He used
I just look at Lance and I'm like, but he was.
he used the weapon 2 times his size.
yeah, and he didn't use any magic.
Yeah.
He has magic?
Yeah.
Do they all have magic?
Yeah. Well, really, I thought all of them did.
I mean, they'll have blessings, but Garnak's the only one I've seen cast spells.
Oh, he's actually got magic.
Yeah.
Fucking Garnak.
It's because he is my mother's, like, right hand.
And she hasn't eaten him.
Of course not.
If you guys want in on a little secret,
Hello,
Yes.
secrets.
Cyrus and her both lean in.
Garnak's not a lizard.
What?
What is he? What is he? What is he?
If you see him go serious sometime, you'll see, but that's all I'm gonna say.
I want to. Come on, come on. Come on, you have to tell me.
I don't have to tell you.
Why not?
You have to order her decree that she has to tell you.
No, I don't
It
do
works.
that. It's boring. I care more about the...
I'm surprised you don't throw that around more. I'd be like, hear ye, hear ye.
That's why you're not the royal.
Yeah, but I haven't been a royal.
It gets boring like the first weekend.
As we're gonna end there for tonight.
Rude! I want to go to Garnak right now.
But yeah, thank you for coming and watching.
Suggestion, what are you really?
Thank you for
Tell
coming.
me.
Thanks for coming and watching Adventure Corp. We really appreciate it. We are going to run a quick ad when we go here, and then we're going to raid into somebody. So if you could stick around just for a minute or two, we're going to raid into somebody else, help us spread D&D, help us spread the love. And we do this every Wednesday from 7 to 11 Mountain Standard Time. And then not this Sunday, but the next Sunday after, me and Alex will be back with our variety stream, hoping to finish up Pokemon. So I know we went a little late today, but we really appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming along and watching, and see you next week.
Yes, Runa.
Law's guess is that he's half dragonborn.
Yeah, so Law said they're horned lizards, but with mud, and then he said our boy's half dragon.
I'm gonna write it down, and then when we find out, go back.
Law says nobody better see that ad. If you aren't sub, speak up. I will smite you. I mean, gift you a sub. All right, folks.
He's
that
a
is us
paladin
for
of
the
love.
evening. A paladin of love.
No, paladin of wealth.
Okay, folks, that's us for the evening. Like Dan said, stick around for the raid, and we will see you all next week. But that's us signing off. Goodbye.